This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Welcome to Dead Radio.
We're not doing that.
How did she come to have sex with a dead man?
Don't call me Radio Unit 91.
You're a dead man. You're a dead man!
He's God here in this radio station.
Place where the dead speak.
Rebel Radio!
I'm a fake? Yes. How'd you like to be dead?
You ever think about doing radio?
My team is dead!
But you're not crazy. You're me. And this is just radio.
By the powers vested in me by the Federal Communications Commission, I command you to get on the microphone in a serious manner and continue this broadcast.
No talking!
Okay, that's fine. Well, that's it. You definitely should have let us know that.
Well, I just did.
All right.
What was that? I missed it.
There's one thing that we can't talk about. Can you mute the mics?
Hold on a second.
We'll just...
Don't trust the mic. All right, mics are back on.
Hello. Yeah. No, that's fine. We'll avoid that. Look at that.
Like the plague. Or...
Sorry about that. We had to make it. We have to have a discussion about what we can and can't
quick
talk about.
Logistics discussion.
Censorship. Well, we're back. Sorry it took us so long. My
It's
water
all
heater blew
Ryan's
up.
fault. It did not blow up.
The whole house is destroyed.
We could have fucking fixed it on the show and had the show that night.
You know, yeah.
How long did it take you? 15 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much. But by the time I got home and all that shit, it was just a goddamn nightmare. So
Pretty amazing that the
So-
studio survived the explosion.
Yeah.
yes, it's just the top half. Everything above the basement is just gone. So I put a door in,
And a tarp.
and a few tarps, and
Plugging it
studio's
off the
still
neighbor's
good.
house.
So we
So,
got you want to introduce him since you work with the guy?
You guys introduce yourselves. That'll be fine.
Yes.
So much
Yeah.
work already.
We have Tanner.
I forgot I have to share the post. So
Yeah. So
you guys just eat up about 3 minutes.
we have
now.
Tanner Townsend, the owner, the proprietor of the Crafted Kup, also known as the Crafted Kup, and his employee / roommate / project, Christian.
No project.
Maybe a little bit of a project.
What?
What?
So, oh no, Adam's doing podcast. Oh,
We are live on Instagram, and apparently it's our most watched live video yet.
Ooh.
It's the only one.
Excellent.
It's the only one we've done.
You're setting the bar high already.
Yeah.
Starting
So you could check. It's just me. You can only see me on Instagram. Yeah. So we're gonna try this, and then we'll do a Facebook Live one in a little while.
I'm having headphone issues.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Jesus, this is going great. All right. Did we finish the introductions?
Yeah,
I wasn't listening.
Do you want like a real plug? Like
No, not really. No, I'm just being here is gift enough.
all right, good.
Yeah, what he said. Ditto.
Anyway. So yeah, we've been trying to have you on for quite a while, but you were shy about it. He said you were shy. He said you were shy.
I've
about
asked
it.
you a couple
I
of
think
times.
he lies.
No, I asked you like 4 times, and you were always like that's exactly what you said. And then you suggested it, and I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
All right.
That was easy.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd ever consider myself shy about anything.
No.
But
No, you just
How
didn't
did you
want
get
to.
that picture of me?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
So that's a funny story. So it was sent to me in a Snapchat.
Oh, all right.
And I screenshotted it, and then look, I just got a storage almost full. You can manage your storage in settings, so that was fortuitous because that's what happened. So I deleted,
Snapshotted?
screenshotted.
Screenshotted?
What did I say?
Screenshotted.
Snapshotted.
No, you said screenshotted. I'm just making sure that that's the correct pronunciation of that.
I
or
did a screenshot.
correct spelling.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Are you breaking it already?
Wait, no, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I don't know how to do this. All right, so we're back. We're back streaming live.
Kinda.
We're streaming live on Facebook again. There we go. Okay, you guys distracted me, and then I clicked my settings thing. Did you guys hear that?
Jesus
Professional
Christ.
as hell. So I screenshotted it and then made room on my phone by deleting it. And then when you guys were coming on, I was upset that I deleted it. And Tanner was like, "Oh, I have it," and then he sent it to me.
All right.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's everywhere now.
Whatever.
I also posted it to Instagram today, which means that you don't follow the show.
Ooh.
Well, how do you know if I was on Instagram today?
I don't know.
So let's see. Do you listen to the show? Either of you?
I have listened to the
He listened
show.
to the one when his employees were all on.
Attention, we have a non-listener. I repeat, a non-listener. All Dead Radio Podcast employees, please note the following. Do not attempt to explain our deep inside jokes. Do not attempt to re-explain what the bell does. Do not attempt to expect them to know who Bailey J is. Now please proceed with the show.
Wait, hold on. What if I know the answer to all of those things already?
Oh, you?
Oh, maybe I do.
Well, he
don't.
doesn't.
He doesn't. So that'll be the more fun.
So, yeah. So since you don't listen to the show, sorry, you're going to have to be left behind.
That's
on
my
a lot
own
of things.
fault. That's okay.
I'll wait for you to open the other ones.
I'll laugh as if I think I know what's going on.
You're really good at that.
Yeah.
So, Tanner and Christian, or just Tanner?
And
Is this a
and,
is this
yeah.
a
It can be
joint
and.
gift?
It can be and.
I mean, I signed the card. It was in a different pen, but yeah.
It for my birthday brought me Basil Hayden's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey for what are you drinking? Instead of coffee, like I would expect.
Oh yeah,
I was thinking about just like filling up one of the tote things, but it wouldn't have been more because there was fucking 5 gallons sitting on the floor.
I mean,
that,
are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Well, let's not talk about work. But anyway, people are stupid, and they cost Tanner a small amount of money today.
A very minuscule amount of money, to be honest. But still, it doesn't.
It's like that was dollars, sir.
That was dollars and maybe some change. Assholes.
I got 3 bottles of whiskey for my birthday.
Sounds like a good birthday.
There you
Woof.
go. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. But anyway, yeah, we got this first one that I got. I figure we were going to do what are you drinking right off the bat. Because there's
for
so
sure.
much.
Well, I am not drinking this one because I don't like this.
We're not drinking coffee.
No.
No.
I was hoping for a nice latte or a macchiato.
A latte or a macchiato would
you,
not survive the trip
homosexual?
here.
Those are strictly homosexual beverages.
When he says them that way, they are. I wanted a latte.
I wanted a latte or a macchiato.
Sass is gay too.
Yeah.
Well, you knew the answer to that one.
All right.
Yeah.
So this one, the one that we just poured for a couple people.
Yeah.
For you guys, Taconic Distillery Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Duchess Private Reserve. What's the hell's the name of these guys? What are they? Oh, it is just Taconic Distillery. I couldn't remember if they were just the name of it. But yeah, Taconic Distillery, and a lot of people like this. I do not.
It's not good. I don't even remember it. I just wasn't. I remember tasting it. Joe had it. And I was like, I would never pay the price that is for that.
It's pricey. It has its I don't know. It has its flavor for some people.
All right, I got it.
It's
I gotta
not.
be able to talk
I've
about
definitely
it
had
for so
way
long.
worse. It's got a
well,
little
it's not
bit of,
bad. It's
no,
just
for the price. It's not there.
Yeah.
Definitely has. Don't overdo it there.
I know I don't like it, so I don't want to.
So
I want to try the ones
I mean,
that
you might not like it just straight up. You might like it with rye.
It's got a
I like it with
I
rye.
had it both ways.
All right.
There you go.
All right. From downtown. Okay. It's sweet, but it's got this bite to it, and there's this dry.
It tastes like
to it.
some better versions of my moonshine. Like some of the good ones
Let's
that
not
I've
go
had.
nuts.
No, remember the apple one, the apple
You mean
aged
Chad?
one?
You mean Chad's?
Yeah, Chad. Well, we're not drinking it on the show. They can't get me posthumously. No, the one that I did with the
a big
apple
word.
chips.
Yeah, that one was good.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Just that one though.
It's got some vanilla notes to it, which aren't terrible, but it's just not my favorite ever.
It's a typical bourbon flavor profile, but there's something about it that I'm not huge on. I don't know what the fuck it's about.
It's almost Scotch-like, where it's peaty and like
a little bit
bites you.
See, I had this other one that I just polished off.
76, I think, right?
No, that was the one that I had.
No, the one that my mom brought back from Texas. I can't remember the name of the year of it. It was like 18. It was 1835 or. No. It was just the name of the place.
If he had a bourbon that was over 100.
Yeah. What are you drinking? I'm drinking $1,000 bottle of bourbon.
Suck it.
Just putting it down. I'm
you
trying
can put
to get
some
drunk.
bitters and an ice cube in it too.
Do you have any ginger ale? It's gonna make this amazing.
Like Michael Scott. Do you have a Splenda?
Yeah, that's what what would he drink? Scotch or 2 Splendas, right?
No, they gave him.
No, that was his drink. Like that's how he drank.
But it was the first episode that it happened. Was he was going to like a fancy corporate party?
This Scotch,
and the guy breaks out like a $500 bottle of Scotch that he was like some fucking rock star gave him as a gift.
No. It was Lee Iacocca, the owner of Oldsmobile.
He's like, do you have any Splenda? And then after that, he would order a Scotch and Splenda.
So, but we had that other bourbon I was talking about. That had a very much a Scotch flavor profile, and which I had a little more, so you could taste that against this. Because once you were like, oh, it's heavy malt and it's got almost a smokiness, the whole bourbon thing, you didn't want to call it a bourbon anymore, but it was good once you figured it out, and I made it man.
Is it the rule you can't call it Scotch unless it's
it has to be made in Scotland to be called Scotch, but there is Scotch whiskey, which doesn't have to be made in Scotland. It's the same shit like with bourbon. It has to be 51% corn, aged in American white oak, blah, 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 blah.
We've done this a bunch of times.
Just gloss
so, you know
over
what, I'll
it.
have to do some review. My bad. Well,
if you listen to the show.
Yeah, jeez.
So
I
we
watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, so that made in Manhattan with that one. That was really good. This I don't know. I couldn't imagine making like a drink with it. It's got such a weird.
This is like doing shots while you're cooking.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever done that?
Yeah.
Just like real quick, knock one back.
Maybe with some lemonade. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
But it's sweet like a bourbon, but it's dry and. It's dry like a Scotch, so it's like
it's weird.
Those two sides of it. Not to completely talk shit about them, their rye is fantastic.
Ooh,
I love their rye.
Love a good rye.
Taconic Distillery's rye, I highly suggest grabbing that one. That one's great. I haven't had too much else from that. Derek had their rum, and I remember tasting it. I just don't remember what it tastes like because I'd tasted more prior.
Have you had the Hudson Valley rye? The Hudson Valley Baby Bourbon, same company that does that.
Yeah.
Tuttletown Distillery.
Yeah.
Their
Really
rye.
I had their rye? I think I have.
Yeah, it's
so
Manhattan
good.
rye.
Manhattan
You've
rye.
definitely had it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
back
it's
when
so
I used
good.
to make money, I used to buy it all the time.
And if I ever had a Manhattan at your house, that was it?
No, not definitely. I mean, I also used to get like Rittenhouse rye.
If you have a bad
That was
at
like
our
the
house,
one.
it's definitely that.
This is true.
The Basil Hayden's.
Yeah.
It's our go-to.
All right. Do you want to do what your
We can
the beer,
we can
and
talk
then I'm
about.
going to move her on to the
So I
one
saw
of the other
this.
whiskeys that we got.
I saw this, and the. I mean, it's pink, so it kind of stood out, but it's a Brooklyn Bel Air Sour limited release. It's pretty damn good.
It's a sour?
Yeah. They're hard to do. Usually they kind of suck. But this one's all right. I didn't like it when I first had it. Like when I first tried it, I had one at home. But after, halfway through one, it was pretty good. Does anybody want to try it? I mean, it's a pretty standard sour beer. It's light, has that wild yeast kind of flavor. It's good. I'd recommend getting it. Brooklyn, I think, is a pretty solid brewery. They're not ever amazing, but they're never bad.
I've said it before. They're just heavy-handed on their ingredients in general, no matter what they're doing. If they're doing a sour, I would imagine that it tastes really sour. But
No,
it's
it's not. probably
yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's on par with any of the good ones that I've had.
See, I hadn't had many sours before. BC. Celiacs. I don't know. You don't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to maybe
Before
throw
celiac.
some bones to you.
I appreciate it.
I'm celiac, so I can't do the. I can't have gluten, so beer's out.
All right.
The,
Is that a newly developed skill? Or
I wouldn't call it a skill, a detriment. Yeah, a couple years, but I haven't been. I've been good with it for. Well, I have been good with it lately, but anyway.
Every
regardless.
once in a while.
What was I saying?
Celiac.
Yeah, celiac. So sour beers.
Brooklyn before celiacs.
Yeah, sour beers were just starting to kind of pick up speed, as I found out. And we went up to Cooperstown for Halloween. My wife and I, and we went to the Cooperstown distillery.
The Borat voice. I just want to.
You shouldn't have said anything because now all I want to do is say it. So we went up there and they had Zur, which was a sour cherry.
Okay.
And that was awesome. I really liked it. It's weird because you're not used to it. They're so sour.
Sure.
And so tart.
Like
that
Warhead
it's almost
sour?
like.
But like in a beer where
It's
it's
like
not. All right, that's
it's almost like a really dry.
A lot of sours
That's
taste
a
like
90s
Warheads.
kid reference.
Yeah, but see, Warheads, everything sour, because I don't do sour very well. Like, every time I have something too sour, like, I feel like I'm eating a Warhead, and I just can't eat those. Like,
I used to love
I just can't.
Oh.
Man, I don't like it.
At all. Oh, they're too sweet.
So, yeah, so I had that. I had the local one, Sloop Brewing. I had their sour peach. That's excellent.
Well, anything by Sloop is pretty
Sloop
much
is
amazing.
killing it.
See, that's the thing.
I would
when they
say
came
so
out,
good.
I found out I had
Yeah.
and I couldn't try any of their. I tried the
So-
sour once, and
So
then that
on,
was it. I
on
haven't
that
tried
note,
anything
this
else.
does not even come close to comparing to that beer. It's not even close to that good, but the sour level is right about there.
So there's like, if you
Yeah.
bought a gas station sour, you'd be like,
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
yeah, this is something they'll sell at a Sunoco. And
Yeah.
So we're gonna call
Yeah.
that a 7-Eleven sour.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad to see sours are coming back. But yeah, Brooklyn's never been. You know, they've had a couple of their special editions I've talked about before that I liked, but you know, for the most part. But now we got Basil Hayden's.
Yeah.
So, again,
Cheers.
one more.
Salud.
We'll do another cheers.
Yep.
Or did we
I don't
not
think
do
I
that
got-
before?
I don't
No,
think we
cheers.
did that at
the
all.
last one, but that's okay.
It's a good start.
Want to try?
Sure, you got a glass. Oh, you got the fat tire. See how smooth that is compared?
Pretty good.
Oh my God, that's so much better.
So good. And
Oh, we have to cheers again so Amy can take a picture for school.
Oh, why?
Well, this will be the
It's
replacement
for
for
project.
It's
first
her
one in this.
visual
wait,
anthropology.
do we have to look at you?
So, that was so awkward and weird. I hate posing for pictures. It never
I stopped
feels-
taking good pictures a long time ago. My mom will tell you I've
Wait,
done it my
you're-
entire life.
You're
The
saying
picture I
that's
found on-
voluntary?
the picture I found on Facebook is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
somebody else
That's a
took that.
wonderful picture.
Somebody
of you
else
guys.
took that.
Oh,
If
which one?
The one where you have glasses
Side
on
life.
and you're holding him.
Oh, holding him like a
Oh.
little baby.
You know what? That was a great picture.
I mean,
He's like a groundhog.
Should
yeah.
we get the?
oh, we can throw that one out.
All right.
Yeah, that was at Shotzi's. Big surprise there because
surprise.
that's pretty much where we live.
Where we were before here. We actually in text messages call it home with a capital H. If we're talking about our apartment home, we
You guys have
lowercase.
too
Always
many
lowercase.
like code words and things.
Not really.
How do
it's
you
just,
keep track?
I don't know.
Why?
They
We just
Instead of
talk a
putting a
lot.
sock on a door, they needed to have like they needed to pick a gift to text each other.
yeah, because I don't want to get home
Oh,
and
there
have
it
to
is.
fucking leave.
There it is. Yeah. No, I don't know who took that photo. Was that Daryl that took that photo? Maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't know. We were probably intoxicated.
You guys look so happy together.
Aww.
The bestest of friends.
Yes.
Unless I eat his food.
Yeah. And then I shame him without mercy.
Fat shame me. He body shames me.
You body
That
shaming?
sounds not okay.
Put the lotion on.
Well, it's like body shaming in a good way. Sounds
It's trying to help.
PHAT girl.
Oy.
So Basil Hayden's.
I lost mine.
This one's smooth, and
This
It
can
doesn't
get
go
away
well
from
with
you.
the sour, but it's good.
no, I bet it doesn't. But yeah, this one's a lot smoother,
By
a lot more
itse-
balance.
It's I like it because it's great on the rocks, but it makes a killer Manhattan, which
Yeah.
is my default
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's a go-to. Pop quiz about Basil Hayden's.
Woof.
Basil
Whoa,
Hayden's
here
is
we go.
actually the independent or like craft brand for Jim Beam.
Oh yeah,
which you would never know unless you like Googled it.
Yeah,
or
I didn't know that.
delved
No
deep.
fucking
You'd never
way.
know, but it's so good compared
I
to.
have no
like,
problem
Beam.
with Jim Beam.
I don't either, but
it's I mean Jim Beam and Coke. You know,
yeah, you don't drink it just straight up.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, it's excellent, and it's like 37 in that range, so it's in a decent ballpark price. It's
It
good.
can get away from you real quick, though.
Yeah, we've definitely put a bottle down.
Oh, easily. We can. I mean, if they made twice the size of that, we could put. I mean, most of it down.
Gone are the days that I can drink a whole bottle of bourbon and function the next day.
Who said about anything about functioning?
No.
the next day?
We don't plan
Like,
ahead.
No.
That's what snow days are for.
The last time I drank a whole bottle of bourbon, it was over like 8 hours, so it's
That's
totally
reasonable
doable.
time.
But I fell asleep at turn 4 on Lowe's Motor Speedway, 6 rows back.
Oh,
Dead asleep.
That's amazing.
So that's 60 feet away from a car doing 190 miles an hour.
And that's during a
during a
NASCAR
NASCAR
race?
during a NASCAR race.
Wow.
Did you say NASCAR game?
No, I might have.
The NASCAR game.
I used to watch it on TV. That's that's so bad.
You gotta watch your mouth around here.
He takes notes.
On top of what are you drinking? I just want to I want to throw this out there. Omegang, Omegang, just released their another one of their Game of Thrones
nice
beers. It's called Bend the Knee, and you get to pick your label.
Oh, that's
Get to
fancy.
pick between the Lannisters, the Starks, and the
Yeah, we were talking about this at the coffee shop the other day. It's like, yeah, that's a thing that we don't really care about.
It's a golden ale brewed with wildflower honey. Like
It'd be great if I liked any of their beers. I've never liked a single beer Omegang has ever come out with.
But they what is it? Omegang that did the clutch beer?
No,
someone did a clutch beer
they
recently.
did, but that wasn't them.
You sure?
It better not have been.
Yeah,
them.
because it was a
will
beer
not
that
be
I
them.
wanted to try.
Yeah. It might have been Stone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I like
somebody.
Stone. I like Stone
somebody
a lot.
walked up to Neil in a bar and it was like, "Hey man, I work for this brewery," and then they made a clutch beer.
Just
You
like
guys
that?
know Clutch? Yeah, they made it right there.
Ah.
Went out to the car, got all the ingredients.
No kidding. In the parking lot? It's parking lot beer? So you put on
It's a
thermals.
trunk stout.
I was
New
cold sitting
Belgium.
down here by myself.
It's New Belgium.
But I put on thermals and now I'm hot.
Well, in your defense, your jeans are barely jeans. Because
I've had these for
What are,
years.
what are
These are my
barely
podcast-
jeans?
So this
These are my podcast
this
jeans.
deserves-
podcast jeans.
So this deserves noting, by the way. So it's the dark sour ale from New Belgium, who makes Fat Tire, which we also have. Okay,
I like
Amy, what
Fat
are you
Tire.
drinking?
Yeah.
So we could talk about New Belgium.
Fat Tire.
Fat Tire.
We've had Fat Tire.
Thanks.
Super descriptive.
Fat Tire Amber Ale. It's delicious.
It is
It's
good.
a good go-to, and they like sell it at Rite Aid.
Yo, yeah, they make sixers
Yeah.
of that in cans, and I got
Yeah.
one day, and I was surprised. It's like I was thinking it was gonna be shitty beer because I
Yeah.
had to go to a party with shitty people. So it's like, all right, and then I drank it. I was
That's
like,
called pairing.
yeah.
So
I learned a lot when
So
my
I
brother
just-
went to food school.
so I just jumped on this website, and they have.
Please never call it food school again. Just
Please,
saying.
please write down. I learned a lot
yeah.
when I went to food
Yeah,
school.
I'm going-
No, when my brother went to food school.
That's actually how I met Christian. Is that his brother and I went to the culinary
food
together.
school?
At food school, yeah. We were besties at food school.
It's a long one, but I like it. Or maybe just food school. Oh, I didn't hear anything.
No,
So
I don't know. Oh, okay, fair.
So dick jokes get the bell.
No, we won't explain it.
You won't give me the answer if I get it right. I'll just have to
no,
figure it
maybe
out.
we will.
It's something Michael Scott would say.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah.
God damn it!
He got it. I
I'm not
kind of
allowed to say it.
Well, now I know.
Oh Christ!
Oh, what I was trying to say is when you go to New Belgium's website, you have to put in your date of birth. It starts with a year, and I typed in 198, and it went away. So it was just like, oh, well, obviously you're fucking old enough, and it just disappeared. Like it didn't even give me the opportunity to finish the full year.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Actually,
So
kind of
anyway,
appreciate that.
Yeah, we gotta try this. We gotta get this fucking beer.
Can you order it?
John Green's
I mean,
got,
now that
John Green's
now
got
that
one.
New Belgium is available here, definitely.
John Green is
Also,
holding one
Tanner,
for
I
me.
saw
Oh, yeah?
I just haven't been able to get over there.
Who the fuck is John Green?
Jameson for like $3.50.
What?
We
What are
talk
we-
to somebody who owns a
Side
bar.
conversations
Yeah,
are not
apparently.
allowed.
Yeah. You have to be part of the group.
It came to mind.
That's
I'm
like
sorry. You
that's
guys
like
were-
in a group text when someone goes, "Hey Tanner, what are you doing tomorrow?"
And then everybody's got to get
It's
the
just like,
12
what?
text
Come on.
messages after the fact.
Well, I saw like a restaurant alcohol ordering book, and we know people who work and or own restaurants, and I saw like a really cheap crate of Jameson for like $3.50.
So that's 12 bottles.
It's like 40 bottles.
40 bottles of Jameson for $350.
That might last a month.
I mean, that's a good investment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right? Sell it out of the back of your car.
Just sell it door to door like in Always Sunny.
Like, did they do that?
No, they sold gasoline.
Oh, yeah.
It's better than Girl Scout
door
cookies.
to door. I was thinking about like Tommy and fucking goddamn it,
Selling brake pads?
No, selling cigarettes in the back of their car.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Goodfellas, fucking Tommy and God
Doesn't
damn
fucking
it,
matter.
Ray Liotta's character. I'm lost.
I could never
Henry.
see Goodfellas
God
again. I'll be
damn
good.
it.
I've seen it too many times. Yeah, Henry Hill.
Sorry, I derailed
the
everybody.
fuck?
My bad.
All right,
Sidebar.
we needed to move on anyway.
But
So how's Jesus, guys?
I'm tasting.
How am I behind everyone?
Well, I don't
Lightweight.
know.
Did you pour a taste?
I'm sick, so I'm trying to beat back the cold.
Same.
Yeah. Is it the same thing that I had, like the congestion and everything? or-
Congestion, I've got ringing in my ears, and I've had a headache all day. But I also haven't drank coffee for 3 days.
That'll do
It's
it.
probably the headache part.
And so that's like kind of what I'm blaming it on.
And you work at the shop, right?
I work at the shop.
Oh my God, how do you
but
work
I've
at the
also
cafeteria
been like
across the river.
across the river, through the woods.
The restaurant.
Grandmother's
No, it's not a restaurant.
No.
It's just a large coffee shop with a guitar store inside.
Oh.
Which I also own.
Well, you just own him.
Wait, I wasn't talking about the guitar store.
He owns. Yeah,
I'm
he
so
owns,
confused.
He
now.
owns
He
the
owns another
coffee
shop,
He doesn't
cafeteria
own-
across the river.
Oh.
Yeah.
A descriptor is there's a guitar shop in the window.
Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking that maybe you would have noticed that driving
You know,
through New
bistro?
Paltz as fast as you possibly can at 2.4 miles an hour,
Right?
screaming, "I can't wait to get out of this fucking town."
It's literally the worst
Yeah.
town for traffic
Assholes
ever.
walking in
It's
front of
my
you
my
all
shooting
day.
range is like through there, and I really enjoy driving through New Paltz with just a car full of guns and ammo.
But
it just
the
makes me
traffic,
happy.
I don't think the traffic's got anything. The traffic is just
No,
has to
they-
do with
they
people
they
driving
just-
to New Paltz.
But they also
No,
just
no, no,
they
it's
could just
the
build
only
one more
artery.
road, two
like
blocks,
a loop,
one
like
more
a loop
road
or something.
God, why is there only one way in and one way out?
because it's
it's
$2.99.
It's
87.
the worst thing ever in October. The leafers come up, and literally, it's like just a CF.
Worst
It's the
people.
worst thing ever.
The
Clusterfuck.
leaf peepers.
Yeah.
Except they spend a lot of money at my shop, so I'm not really
Yeah.
going to complain about
Yeah,
it.
you
but
gotta
it's
they
just-
get a nice name.
You're just
because
like,
they
thank
get,
you, you fucking rube, get out.
Yep.
Thank you. You're parked in my lot. I hope you get towed.
I have
Yep.
no problem with the leaf peepers. They pretty much pay our bills. The
Yeah.
Airbnb thing.
Yeah, fair.
I gotta it's the fucking colleges and the fucking leaf. The people who, it's just so nice up here. I just want to go hiking. I want to see the walk. Have you been on the walkway? No. You
No.
haven't? Of course I have. I have to. It's part of living here. It's awesome. It's so great.
When they do
Pictures and
the
all.
monthly census, they ask if we've gone on.
Oh yeah.
They're very aggressive.
You got it. But anyway, I can't complain about the leaf peepers and all the people coming up from the city just to see how beautiful the Hudson Valley is because
It's apparently beautiful.
pay our bills.
Yes.
So I'll take it. I'll fucking take it.
Speaking of, since we're drinking all this bourbon tonight, because we already decided we were drinking everything we opened, I'm just going to go on Airbnb right now and request your room upstairs.
Oh my God, that'd be so great.
So just
That would be hilarious.
Book solid for.
Oh man, you got somebody staying in there because we're taking up your whole driveway.
No, not until tomorrow.
Well, you are.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Parked in the middle of the fucking driveway like you goddamn owns the place.
I'm the fucking guest. Okay.
I'm the guest.
I
You
can
are
sit and
you are
park
one half of the
wherever.
guests, sir.
3/4.
What?
That was a short joke.
Oh.
So I have big updates
On?
my health.
Oh, yeah?
Did I tell you?
Do you have cancer in that polyp?
Have I told you about it?
No.
I haven't told you, but I've been.
No.
I
I
was
haven't
going to
seen you in
talk about
2
it next
weeks.
week. Yeah, I actually made a special phone call to my mom. I wasn't going to tell her until I knew all the specifics, but I needed to make a special phone call to her
big
to
deal.
tell her what the deal was before I talked about it on the show.
Are you dying?
Huh?
Is this where you bring the show down?
No,
'cause
no,
you're
no, no.
dying?
I'm not dying, but I do need to have my gallbladder removed.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's not a big
Ooh.
deal.
Yeah, apparently it's actually not a big deal. Yeah, it's
That's what I just said.
laparoscopic thing. Yeah, I was just agreeing.
we
with
covered
you
that
in a
already.
roundabout
Yeah.
way.
It's
I
like-
can't get this.
So it's like your appendix.
Yeah, do you need a gallbladder?
what
No,
I'm
you
told,
don't.
no.
I really don't know what
like,
it does.
I think.
Oh, you probably do. We just haven't figured out
No,
why.
no, no, no. You don't. Amy knows.
Yeah.
Amy has her hand raised.
Well, it's,
So
So
it's
it
like a
it's a
rock.
red.
just does
it's-
nothing.
It's an overflow tank for your liver. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
So,
how do you get rid of those stones?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's
I
a
have
stone
this
collect.
I
So if
love
you're a
that knife.
drunk, you're probably get it
favorite.
taken out or what? Well, as if a liver.
It certainly applies to the room.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never drink.
I just
So,
don't
yeah,
wanna
I gotta
pay
get-
for surgery. I just
So you have to go get your gallbladder removed. Why?
And I have a
polyp.
8mm. Is that 8mm? 8mm polyp in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they're
so they're
like-
just removing it in case it's precancerous. or-
Yeah. Well, they said it's grown since the last time I got checked. So.
Oh, so
It's probably-
so your doctor's like, oh, one polyp, huh? Huh? Because he was all proud of himself
This
for
is
not going
abnormal.
not going to get his endoscopy for years. This celiac's higher cancer risk. Listen to a couple. It's called the second portion of the duodenum.
Yeah.
You could download it on
And I
the
was
podcast
talking-
app on your iPhone.
I was talking a
Give me your
ton
phone,
of
Chris.
shit.
Nice plug.
Oh, come
Give me your
on.
phone. That's what we're gonna start doing. Fucking give me your phone.
Chill, dude.
Wow, that bottle is
Do
like Fort
you
Knox.
ever listen to podcasts?
It's the string.
It's in here. It's
extra shit
yeah.
back.
If anybody's watching the YouTube, they're watching me struggle to open this
yeah.
fucking bottle. They got they dipped it in wax and they put a rip string
To
on
make it easy.
But the string is like
Does it go up or around?
it's like floss. It's floss thin, and you can't wrap it around your finger to get it fucking pulled. God damn it, I got it.
There you
You're
go.
so strong.
Hercules.
Christ, I just want to get drunk.
All right, you're subscribed. You can now. It's number 98, the second portion of the duo. Oh, by the way, episode 100, folks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Episode 100. Congratulations, guys.
We're the extra special guests.
Oh, wow.
They were going to be episode 101, but Ryan's water heater broke.
Yes, and I fixed it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could have had Kurt come and help us fix it, and it would have. I mean,
Well, once I understood what the
it's the thermocouple. It takes it's
Oh.
it's like the easiest thing to fix on a water
Really?
heater.
That was
I've
the
never
whole thing?
Well, no, I
Are
didn't
these
know.
stickers?
yeah,
what
yeah.
it
Feel free to
was.
take one.
Wait, did you have to you didn't replace the water heater, did you? You
No,
just
no.
replaced the thermocoupler.
Here's what went down.
Put it on my car.
The water heater went. The water heater failed on me. So I've never fucking worked on them before. So I didn't really know exactly what to what to expect with it. So we called the guy. He came over, got the thing started again. So he was saying it's possible that it's something else, blah 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 blah. And then it
Yeah,
died
it's-
again.
It's
And I was
possible
like,
it's something else that will cost you way more money.
yeah. He's trying to sell us on. I'm not going to say who it was too
A
either.
new
but
water heater, probably.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was trying to
of
sell
course.
us on a new water heater. He found out we
Yeah,
wanted.
you could do it, but this water heater's really old.
I mean, you might as well just replace the whole thing.
More or less. So
it's the same exact thing happened with us, and then the landlord gets a second opinion. The guy's like, "It's fine. You just have to replace this and that. It's going to be like $400, but
yeah.
better than $3,000."
Well, that's the thing. $400 for the plumber to
Yeah.
do it.
Well,
but
yeah.
so it dies again, and I'm like, fuck this. I got some advice from a friend of ours, Chris Steves. Big shout out to him on Facebook. He contacted me. He's like, "Yo, hit me up. I got to talk to you about this water heater." So he gives me the pep talk about it. He goes, "Dude, it's fucking easy. Just take it apart, blah blah blah." And he kind of walks me through it. I go get a thermocoupler. I take it apart. It's a piece of fucking cake.
It's a
stupid.
tank with a heating coil,
Not
right?
Yeah,
at the
there's
bottom.
not much to it.
At the bottom of it, there's a controller box and a bunch of hoses and whatnot, tubes going into the bottom of it.
Circulate the water.
You just gotta loosen those up, pull them free, and then a couple screws, and the whole thing comes out, and it's like this big, the whole assembly. You pull out the freaking thermocoupler, you put it back in, and boom, started right up, no problems. It's been running ever since. So
Continuously, it's actually been a problem.
In fact, they don't shower anymore
too
because
efficient.
it burns their flesh.
Yeah.
but it works. Now I'm wiser. It cost me $100 and change to learn my lesson, but now I know.
Isn't
So
home
I'm not,
ownership fun?
It's a fucking nightmare.
I hate it.
It's stupid, in a way.
We're buying our house.
Congratulations. Good
Don't
luck.
do it.
You've
Well,
seen
it's
the
also-
money pit, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's
Classic
also
movie.
why I want to buy the house that I'm living in, because I know that everything that's wrong with it, I know everything it needs, and every single thing that's wrong with it, I can completely live with. So
Like, we're not settling,
It's
but
the
we're kind of
fixer-upper
settling.
It's just-
that you're fine with.
it's just we don't have to move,
Whoa. That's the biggest thing.
right?
This one's good.
Yeah, I'd never had it. This was recommended by the guy. In
No
Arlington.
offense. No offense.
I take none.
77 whiskey by Brooklyn Distilling. It's spelled BREU.
Yeah. The funny thing is, had this not been recommended by
Bracklin.
Zach, I think his name is
Zack Attack.
No, he works at Arlington.
See the-
I believe his name's Zach. He was one of my regulars when I worked at Starbucks over there. And
What did he
yeah,
drink? Come on!
no, I think it's just a red eye. I think just
All
a
right.
coffee with a shot.
All right, good man. That's mine.
Yeah, but he's got sweet beard, long hair, and a
Thought you
ponytail
liked
like I used to have.
lattes.
So we bonded over that, and I used to go in there all the time. He'd recommend stuff to me. We'd talk about like the apocalypse and guns and stuff.
All
And it
right.
was-
We
yeah,
were talking about that on our drive here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
we were talking about surviving like zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We figured we'd actually fare pretty well, surprisingly,
Yeah.
compared to most.
You need guns.
Yeah, but
got any guns?
He has some guns, and we know other people with guns.
Notice me take
and
this out of my pocket.
no,
Oh, actually.
and we both handled guns
Yeah.
on the regular.
Oh man.
I was like, I should just. Well, it's because I'm sitting in this chair and it's not comfortable. So I was like, I can't just like take it out and put it on the table like when it's just me and you. So I unloaded it, and you guys didn't even notice. That's good. Oh.
That was good. Yeah. So,
All
right, so wait,
anyway,
let's talk about
let's
this.
not
What do you
get
got there? What do you,
sidetracked. Anyway,
what do you-
I
what do you
believe his
packing?
name's Zach. He recommended it, and funny enough, I never would have bought it because of the way they spell Brooklyn
It's
in the name.
super pretentious.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
totally douchey, and honestly,
mean,
I
is
hear
that
Brooklyn.
the original
I hear.
spelling?
I don't know.
No.
Probably not.
Ask a
That's-
hipster.
Yeah. So
well, a hipster
like now,
would know.
I
A
just,
hipster
I
just tells you what they've been told.
yeah, I just hear Brooklyn now, and I just don't want to have anything to do with it. So I probably wouldn't. That's funny enough because I'm drinking fucking Brooklyn Brewery.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't have gotten that, but I was really kind of torn about getting him something that I knew was good that we've had before, or to get something completely new because it's better for the show.
you guys ready for this?
Sure.
Brooklyn is the anglicized form of the Dutch word Brooklyn, spelled the way it
Okay.
is on the bottle, and it's named after the municipality of Brooklyn in Utrecht, in the Utrecht province of the Netherlands, which I'm gonna stop there and see what's up.
you're
I'm gonna go to
Brooklyn,
I'm gonna go to
Netherlands.
the Brooklyn, Netherlands when I'm over there.
Get a T-shirt.
Oh, that's the other thing. Doing the National Lampoon's European Vacation in
Yeah.
September.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
So, and the Netherlands was.
Can I do
one
the
of our
show without
stops.
you while you're gone?
Yeah, if you can figure out all this.
I can't. But you'll just between if you run me through it and then what you've shown Amy, I think we'll make it work.
Oh no, she's not. She's not
You don't
having
remember
that.
it? You were not fired.
Did you get the hey buddy?
I
Hey,
love the
buddy.
hey buddy.
Hey.
Hey.
I just moved the studio, and I was like, oh well, I guess Amy can't do it anymore. So, but I do want to talk about the
good.
the bourbon. So this is less awkward between me and Amy. This is yeah. No offense. Again, no offense. But this is the best one on the
If
table.
he distilled that,
Sounds a
then
good one, yeah.
And
Yeah,
no
yeah,
offense,
I don't take offense to it.
No offense to Karina and Jess who got me the Taconic. You know,
I do actually. It's grown on me. From the first sip, I was like, I don't know. But after
the 77.
yeah, after a couple sips, I'm like, I'm digging it.
This one is good. It's nice
very
and balanced, huh?
It's very big though.
Yes,
flavor-wise.
it's the flavors are really strong. It's more on the spicier side.
spicy. I get
spicy
some
notes.
caramel.
Yeah,
It's caramel.
I get a little more of the Scotch-esque from it. To
Right.
say the truth, but it's not like bad.
Well, Scotch, but not the peaty. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Scotch that dry
Malt.
almost
Mhm.
malt is.
Yep.
malt. It's
good,
that
though.
malt flavor.
I don't know how this would go with a Manhattan though.
This
I
would
don't
be.
think so. It's
this
not,
I don't think I
wouldn't-
would ever mix.
No, I would drink it straight up.
You can
yeah.
do an old fashioned with that.
Yeah,
little
like-
sugar
yeah.
and a little orange should be good, or a grapefruit. That'd be good.
Yeah,
A little bit of bitters from Dutch's Spirits. Dutch's bitters.
I've got some of those at home. Those are
Those
awesome.
Fucking best.
Yeah.
The best period. In my opinion. But yeah, man, good pull.
Yeah, I'm. Zach, I think your name is. Thank you very much.
We're gonna call him Zack Attack.
Zach
'cause
Attack at Arlington.
I like that.
All right.
So we learned about how to spell Brooklyn in Dutch, and that's good.
Is that town, or is it a county or district?
It is a municipality in Utrecht.
Municipality? You say
So-
municipality.
I know. I have a problem.
So that means like town or something, like a village.
I don't. Well, let's see.
It's under control.
Municipality. The definition: a city, town, or other district possessing corporate existence and usually its own local government.
And you didn't think you were going to learn anything
Just
by tuning
riveting.
in today, did you?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like,
We're very informative. But yeah, so I absolutely want to stop into that town and be like, I'm from New York. We have a Brooklyn
We
too.
are gonna Brooklyn too. Yeah,
How
you
about that?
You should get some
And then
any
just
kind
look-
of alcohol they have there that you can ship back.
Can you? Overseas?
yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
yeah. Like you can bring
Have
a
you
certain
ever heard
amount.
of duty free?
Duty.
I've heard of duty free. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know.
You don't
what it
pay
means.
taxes
On
because you're
certain
at the
things.
airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you come back
booze.
by customs, you can bring back a certain amount of liquid,
Okay.
whatever it is. So you can bring back a couple bottles with
Nice.
You
you.
can mail it to yourself. Well, not legally.
But here's the thing. I'm not gonna bring back. I'm gonna bring back some weird fucking shit. Like
Yeah,
I want to bring back this couple that stayed with us. They're from Sweden. They bought us glug, which is this weird. Have you ever had like spiced wine?
Sure, like a mulled wine
Yeah.
type
It's
thing.
all that flavor. It's like a mulled flavor, medicinal tasting too. So
Okay.
I was mixing glug and champagne at
Interesting.
New Year's, and it's fantastic. No
Does it
one
make
else
champagne
liked
taste
it.
better?
No one else liked it. A lot of people said it tasted like potpourri.
I just don't like champagne.
You love that shit.
Yeah,
Like, what was that fucking that spiced wine you were drinking last year?
well,
And
the
I
plum,
said it. I
the
said it
plum
fucking
wine.
tasted like potpourri.
It was plum wine, I think.
Ugh.
I also have stuff that my mom got me. What the fuck was it called? Oh God, I lost my train of thought. Something berry, guava berry.
Guava berry.
It's a. She got it in St. Martin. It's
That was the one I'm thinking of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a liqueur, and it basically tastes like Robitussin.
Oh, yum.
Terrible.
I'll take
Fucking
two.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Ugh.
big I like medicinal tasting.
So you're a
liquors.
Jaeger fan?
I hate Jaeger. I think
Jaeger,
it's gross.
It is gross, but it tastes herbal and medicinal.
No, to
That
me it just
licorice
tastes like
flavor
shitty
doesn't-
licorice. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but licorice tastes herbal and medicinal too. So
That's the only. That's all right. So that so I'm full of shit, I guess, because I don't like that. I hate that flavor.
I hate licorice.
What is that? The Franz? Oh, what is it called? Shit. We just had a Shotzi. I brought it back from San Francisco.
Oh,
Rice-A-Roni?
Nah.
It's the San Francisco treat.
I had no rice when I was there. Oh.
What?
You didn't think that was
It's
like
just
a
another
sexual
one of those
innuendo? No?
licorice liqueurs.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that one. There's a mint one.
I'll
but,
take it.
No, it's kind of like Rumplemints.
Yeah,
Ew.
but it's so good. Oh,
So good.
So good.
so good.
good.
So delicious. It is fabulous.
Stop it.
We can't let it devolve to that yet.
I know.
We still have to take a break and then drink
I actually
more.
got
It's-
kicked off of my high school. We did morning announcements over TVs through the high school.
Oh yeah.
And me and my buddy used to do all sorts of characters. We'd have like newsmen, we'd have suits, or like we'd put some like makeup on or something and just look weird. Well, one day we had them like open up and we're wearing boas. And we're like, "Good morning, everybody. How are you?" We got through about
Like Men on Film.
we got through about 2 minutes of filming, and the office staff came in. They're trying to cut the cast, and we just were like, blah blah blah.
Oh,
blah,
they were
blah,
they were
blah.
doing the.
They're like, "You're done. You're done. You're done." We actually got in-school suspension for it, which wasn't so bad. We had her write like an apology, and you know,
What year was this?
2006, 2007.
Keep in mind, this was also in Alaska. So
How fucking old are you?
28.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what does that mean?
Oh, wow.
No, wait. 28.
Yeah, we had TVs in Alaska then. Wow.
Wait, but they weren't color, so it's
Well,
No, I'm just trying to think of the time because, like, I'm thinking, like, if we went to high school and then we pulled that off, we'd probably.
We would have been fine doing
We
that
would have
in
been
high school,
fine.
yeah.
I don't think we would have gotten shit for it.
We graduated in 2001.
Yeah.
all right. I did miss one detail. We were like close to hugging when they opened into it. We like had our arms around each other like this. So that might have been it too. I missed that detail, and I.
All I'm thinking of
didn't
is
mean
Men
to.
on Film. That's Damon Wayans and David Alan Grier on Living Color. Do you
yes.
remember that?
Oh God, yes, I love In Living Color.
That was one of the best fucking skits
So good. The little
ever.
neckerchiefs.
Yeah, the neckerchiefs and the like
Yep.
the tiny little hats on
yep.
top of his bald
Yep.
head. Holy shit! What a good.
Good shit.
If anybody's listening, and you don't know about Living Color,
Just
just
Fly Girls.
YouTube some shit.
Yeah.
Fire Marshal Bill
Oh,
and
Jim
Men on
Carrey.
and Men on Film.
Yes, yes.
What was the other one we talked about? The exercise one?
Oh.
Venus de Milo or Vera de Milo.
Vera. Yeah. I used to love that show.
I'm Vera de Milo. So you got
or
kicked
the
off.
one where Jamie Foxx was that girl, like the ugly girl you brought home at the end of the night.
I don't remember that skit.
Oh man, it was David Alan Grier. He's like, "Yeah, I brought this girl home, man. Like, nah, she was so fine. She was so fine." And he goes through that, and he walks into the bed, and he's like, "How you doing, baby?" And Jamie Foxx turns around. I'm good. He's like, "Oh no." That's all. It was good. Yeah.
That's all.
That's all. We're
I
done
think it
now.
was David Alan Grier. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no,
so you
we
got
got
kicked
kicked
off for that. Going back to it.
Sure. Yeah, we had to
In
do
school
like
suspension.
in school suspension. It was just like a day. And
But
we,
props to your school for giving trying to provide content for the
Sure.
kids.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a lot of fun doing it, and
It's all radio terminology. Good on your school for providing content for the kids, for the listeners.
the listeners tuning in every morning.
To your audience.
We didn't have that shit. The more I look back at it, the Ketchum didn't just like.
Did you guys have like a bell? It's like, okay, students, today don't fuck up stuff.
Yeah, it was no. It was very to the point. Like
All
this, like we didn't. Were there any?
we didn't
guests?
have like announcements.
Yeah.
No, I think we had like TV.
Did you go to
class?
Where'd you go?
Texas.
Oh,
But
Christ.
like,
Went to Texas.
I went to Texas. All of Texas.
Yeah.
All of
They
Texas.
sent me to Texas for school.
All right, so you're from Texas.
Yeah.
And you're from Alaska.
Yeah,
Which ironically is like the same state.
sort of.
just
but
colder?
you're
Yeah,
like
just
my
colder.
little
Yeah, it's just
brother.
like 30
Yeah.
degrees centigrade difference.
Yeah.
So where in Texas?
Oh, centigrade.
Yeah.
Thank you with that.
I figured you were
everywhere?
close to Russia.
Yeah,
Like
no,
I
don't-
moved around a lot, so a bunch of
I don't
different
have the metric
places.
System.
So you moved around a lot in Texas.
Yeah.
What it was like? Where'd you? What would you call? Would you call any part of Texas home?
I mean, probably. I went to high school in Belton, but I went to
Where is
college.
that?
It's very central, like Waco, Temple, clean area.
Oh, gory.
Yeah, I know.
Clean area.
I know, right? I went to college at Texas A&M, so I would definitely kind of consider that home. Oh, was that a good protest or bad protest?
I don't know. Either someone's here or someone farted.
Not it. So A&M, which was a blast. So I'd kind of call that home,
Okay.
I guess, but
So Alaska, no offense, I've been to Texas. Nothing much to write home about.
It's true. It's very. I know. Why do you think I
bars
left?
everywhere.
I was I stayed in Dallas for about a month and a half.
Dallas is so generic.
Outside
yeah,
of Dallas.
It's horrible.
Las Colinas, it was called.
Las
it was
Colinas.
Like, it was like the
Last clean ass.
It was a like a suburb of Dallas.
Yeah.
Like a rich suburb of Dallas. It was
sounds
really
awful,
nice.
It sounds terrible, actually.
It was, and I wanted to kill myself. However,
Yeah.
when I was there, my I hadn't seen my uncle in
Quick
about.
aside, sorry to interrupt. We actually have someone watching.
Oh,
Ooh, one.
yeah!
Hey!
We have a listener.
It's Amber.
Good job.
Oh, hi, Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Hey, Ambular.
Oh.
Ambular. It's from Culus.
Culus?
Culus.
It's a place
It's
without.
from
It's a
Culus.
place without lines going to places.
So, yeah,
So,
Dallas.
Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
My uncle lived about 40 minutes outside of Dallas, and I hadn't seen him in like 10, 15 years. So I just hung out at his house on the weekends when we weren't working. So that was cool.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, it's just nothing.
Well, okay, so
As far as the eye can see.
Dallas.
Flat fucking nothing.
Dallas is shit. Dallas is like insert generic city here. Like it's terrible. Austin.
Cool
Awesome. Really cool town.
Everybody
San
says I gotta
Antonio,
check out
pretty
Austin.
cool.
San
Like
Antonio.
there's some good places, but Dallas is not one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought a lot of drugs in Dallas for what it's worth, but like aside from that, it's just really not a good place at all.
So, Alaska.
Yeah.
Hi!
Yeah,
No one
that's the
knows
thing.
that.
No, I don't.
Sorry, that's very inside. Where in Alaska?
Fairbanks, right in the middle.
Oh, Fairbanks. So what's Fairbanks like? I'm curious about Alaska. I've never
You
met
gotta be
anybody from
specific.
Alaska.
You're asking like what the daytime's like. Be specific.
Yeah,
Like-
it is pretty. It's a pretty.
It's a
big
normal
place.
town.
Normal?
Well, okay. Well,
You guys live
Look,
in
Tanner's
pretty
is-
harsh, shitty conditions, though,
yeah.
right?
Well, it gets real fucking cold and it gets decently warm, so it's like a real, like roughneck town. Like everybody works in the summer, and then
Tries not to die in the winter.
tries not to die in the winter. And then there's like places during this winter where like normal people work, hospital, office buildings and shit. But most people just build the infrastructure there. Like that's why they got the best roads, like great fucking buildings there.
Okay.
Because that's how everybody makes money.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's a state based on maintenance.
Maintenance. Yeah. No, you're right. It
You know what
totally
that's
is.
called? Socialism.
Alaska is the United States janitor.
Wow. So it's called the interior.
The interior
Is
of
where you're
Alaska.
from.
Yep.
I'm just looking at
I'm
it
from
right
the
now.
interior.
So you can't quite.
But aren't we all?
You can't quite see Russia from your house.
No,
That's not a real thing.
No, that's
Well, depends on who you ask. Maybe Sarah thinks so.
I don't know
but,
if you're
from
from
her house.
Look,
from her house, looking at a computer, looking through a drone that is 1,000 miles.
I have
up.
seen her house. There's no fucking way you can see.
if you're
Russia
from
her house.
Shishmarl
hundreds of
or
miles.
That
way,
was Tina Fey who said that.
if
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
if you're
Yeah,
from
Tina Fey said
Shishmarl,
that, and everybody's like, "Oh, Sarah Palin's so fucking dumb."
Well, she is dumb, but
okay,
that's
that's the only time I'll defend her. I don't know enough about her to argue more, but she did not say that.
can I?
She did not.
Can
You-
I
you are
say
absolutely
something
right.
that might be slightly offensive?
please don't.
Only
Virgin
slightly,
ears.
like,
Virgin
get it
ears.
on
Crank it
video.
up.
Yes.
Make it offensive.
You have a gay voice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
No,
but you do. Your voice is more gay than his voice, which
Yeah.
isn't at all.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, no, that's happened more than once.
The voice thing.
The voice
The
thing.
voice thing.
Yeah.
Is
You get-
Oh,
Do you get
yeah. It kind of sounded like
like
well, gay things have happened.
Yeah, like several times. But no, specifically the voice.
while he's sleeping?
You can't rape the willing.
Is it a bit? Is what he's saying.
Is it a bit?
No.
Is this something
no.
you've been carrying?
Maybe it's
Waiting
my
for the big
radio bit.
reveal?
Maybe I'm putting a bit on because I'm being recorded. Like that's my recorded voice.
He's just trying to be fun.
But
He
you've
wants
gotten it
people to
before,
like him.
so
I've
I'm
gotten
not,
it before,
I'm not
but my
treading
voice
on-
changes all the time depending on my mood.
Well, yeah,
And
well,
puberty.
like I said, I
Puberty,
listened
sometimes
to you
I
on I listened to you on Andy's show,
Way
and
different.
a couple of times he just slips into a Scottish accent a little bit.
When I'm around Andy,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
so
yeah,
bad.
you can't really. That just happens though.
Jessica.
I've
So
got
it's
some
just like
voices.
subconscious.
Yeah, I've got some voices, and if I'm conscious of it, I'm gonna talk like this for the whole time.
Well, in Christian's defense, he kind of has a hard go at it because myself and Daryl.
Come
Kind of weak.
A hard go at it.
Myself and Daryl, his two best friends, are in fact of the homosexual persuasion.
No.
I know, and so being the
you know them?
being the one straight
Well,
guy
I-
in
like,
the
I
group,
wouldn't-
like
I-
it's
That being said, I wouldn't have guessed it with you. Like I didn't know until you told me. But Daryl, absolutely. Like you can tell. Like it's not an insult. In
But
it.
what
Like,
you're,
you just
no.
know.
but what you're
Yeah.
saying is when you're with Daryl and you're with, you know.
well, it's the three of us. We hang out constantly.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people sort of make that leap just because they know us, and
All right,
he hangs
so-
out with us, and so we actually defend him for whatever reason quite a bit.
So
Well, they
Ty-
also try to destroy anytime I'm talking to women.
Well, that's just out of sheer fun.
Ty-
So
That's how I have wingmen. I have, like
Tanner just takes off his shirt in the bar and hugs you.
this is
no, but we'll
See you at home,
do
babe.
we'll do worse things than that. Like he'll be talking to a girl and it'll be going really well, and then one of us will just drop by and be like, "Christian, man, I haven't seen you forever. Did those test results ever come back?" And then just kind of like walk away, and you can't really
that's a
recover
real
from
story. That
You honestly fucking did that?
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
You gotta
I
think.
thought you
you
just
gotta
hey,
think
who-
that-
joke.
you gotta-
No.
that's
Who's
the-
like, yeah, that was a good joke, I'll laugh.
who's getting herpes tonight? And I was like, no.
No one.
no.
Well, I mean, someone by, just by the law of averages, someone, but not,
But not you. But not definitely not you.
Definitely not you or you if either of you choose at all.
Yeah,
But like,
what best friends are for.
So so his voice is basically like, tying it into the Dallas thing. My uncle, who was born and raised in Westchester County, moved down to Texas. Now he's got a bit of a twang to his voice. So
So did I.
So
when
I have a
came back from
twang?
North Carolina.
did you? I didn't notice it.
Absolutely.
I didn't.
You were
notice
around
it.
me enough, I think, but
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
It just looks like you're wearing a furry eye patch right now. The camera right there. So, do you think is it you or is it because you're just around a bunch of?
My voice. No. It's. I just have a voice. I have an animated voice, and it just is what
Really
it is.
wish you would have continued that statement.
That's why I didn't.
I really, really wish you
It's
would
like
have.
fill in the blank.
I just have an animated voice.
Oh, and I forgot one thing. I actually put a little bookmark in this one. On top of going way back, we're very ADD, or at least I am. Going way back to my
Yeah. By the way, you're trying too hard and it's making it worse.
what?
You're trying to steer the ship sometimes in this episode.
I am.
Yeah, a little
Does
bit.
it feel that way? Oh,
Feels a
shit.
little bit. A little bit. I'm just letting you know. Just
Okay. I'll ratchet back.
no. It's just like at that moment, I was like, all right, I could stop recording now because we're moving on to something else. But go ahead.
More of my test results came back.
Moving.
On top of that,
Just now?
yeah. And not only do I have a gallbladder issue, but I have a fatty liver apparently too.
Oh yeah.
So drinking's not a good idea.
Kind of
So
thought that
got-
about you.
All right, I'll take this home, I guess.
You just seem like a fat liver kind of guy.
Apparently, I'm skinny fat. This is what my doctor said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You're fat on
awesome.
the inside.
You're just big boned. It's fine.
So drinking's not a good idea, or you can't do it at all anymore.
Well, and it's not that. I haven't had the full results back. You know, they're gonna let me know where I am on the cirrhosis scale,
Oh my god.
and that's
There's
a
a
real
scale?
fucking thing. Here's an interesting thing that I fucking learned. You can get cirrhosis without drinking at all.
Well, that's no fun.
Well, you can get lung
I mean, if you're
cancer
gonna
without
get-
smoking.
Say again. High fructose corn syrup.
Cereal.
Well, because it turns into fat, right? High carbs, high sugar, just turns your liver fatty. The
But I thought cirrhosis was like the hardening of the liver.
It is, but because of that, the fat in there, it hardens the liver. Apparently.
Okay.
So the doctor was telling me she had another patient. She's just like, this patient is on the verge, on the absolute edge of being declared, declaring cirrhosis of the liver, and she does not drink. The patient.
She's just a shitty eater.
She's just a shitty eater. How fucking crazy is that?
Well, I've just always
I just heard everybody's assholes pucker.
That does suck.
Going like,
because,
oh
everybody
shit!
goes like every time you eat a cheeseburger, you're like, this is gonna be worth it when I get the heart disease. But then it's just like,
I really
then,
want to pay
then
for
it's
this
just
twice.
like, so I'm gonna get cirrhosis of the liver and heart disease, and I'm gonna be denied a transplant because I'm a heavy drinker.
Mm-hmm.
Even though my drinking might not have had anything to do with it.
I told my doctor. She's like, "Do you drink?" I'm like,
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't really
Yeah.
drink anymore. Once a week on this fucking show is pretty much when I drink. She's like, well, how many times do you drink? How much do you drink? 2, 3 a week drinks, period. This week's been a lot more because it's my birthday, so everybody wants to just get me drunk for some fucking reason.
Nothing wrong with that.
So,
Happy birthday.
but other than that, not
Moral
really.
of the story is we can all take our presents home.
No. I like my presents.
Broken. But they're not to look at.
So I get a fibro scan.
Fibro.
They're going to scan my liver. They're
that
going
like
to
a-
scan my liver.
You should definitely
and find
you should
out if
definitely
it's
fucking
hardened.
dial it up to 10 right up until the test.
Just redline it.
Just because, like, then you're gonna get the most honest result out of it, and you'll have gotten it all out of the way for when they tell you can't drink anymore.
Right. That's what I'm.
That's fucking
That's
terrible.
what
though.
I have been doing.
So
I've gotten through a full gallon of ice cream. I have a half-gallon left that I have to get
So
through.
basically, you're not
and then
gonna be
all
able-
this liquor.
You're not going to be able
You're
to
gonna fuck up your tests.
So
You're
what?
like,
What
I
might
know
happen?
I can't have these. So I'm
what
just gonna
might
eat it
happen
all.
is you're going to not be able to eat gluten,
Mhm.
which is just a nightmare. But the worst part about it for me is the drinking. No more beer, right? Then you're not going to be able to drink at all, so you can't even have the liquor or the wine, and you can't have fatty foods. You should just fucking start smoking.
I was saying, the only thing left
Like,
is
you gotta
meth.
have something. Just fucking like
Oh,
start smoking
question
cigarettes or
question
something.
in the back. Processed food, yeah, that was the
Yeah.
big one.
What's the ingredient?
High fructose
High
corn
fructose
syrups
corn syrup.
and simple carbohydrates.
Yeah.
That was the big one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So simple carbohydrates, you're probably pretty far away from because of the gluten.
Not really, because a lot of the stuff I eat has
Like rice flour
like white rice flour in it. So, all the
That's okay though, right?
it's okay.
It's okay
It's
if
better
you don't have
than
this
it's better
issue.
than bleached flour, but
Sure.
with the gallbladder and the liver.
So is it mostly bleached flour or is it all wheat products?
It's
Oh,
all
he
wheat.
can't have gluten at all.
I can't have gluten
Yeah.
because of the celiacs.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's
he
just
he has an actual allergy. It's not an allergy. It's like a condition.
it's an autoimmune deficiency. Apparently, my body
So-
can't process one of the proteins in wheat. is
Actually, I
gluten.
heard that's been around since like the Middle Ages and before.
Yeah, we just never diagnosed anybody. Nobody lived
Well,
long
I
enough.
think
People were
it's
just
yeah,
people were just allergic
it's
to
been
bread.
around, but we also sort of gave it to ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we
The general consensus with doctors is that we've overprocessed wheat so much that our body is just.
And also, we
Yeah.
eat too much of it.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
we do, but there's
Yeah.
also because of the need to produce so much to feed ourselves. There's only a few strains that we've actually cultivated, and then we've inundated our diets with those. So
Yeah.
if you eat any of the what do they call them? The not ancestral grains. There's a word
No,
for
that
it.
is the word for it.
No,
Is that-
it's
no,
ancient
some-
ancient grains.
grains. Yeah, ancient grains.
Ezekiel bread.
Yeah, if you eat that, a lot of people who are gluten intolerant can actually eat that because it just processes so much differently than
Yeah.
what we typically eat all day, every day.
Yeah, and it is kind of creepy that humans rely on like 4 things now.
Yeah.
It's like fucking soy, wheat, rice and
Corn.
dead animals.
Well,
corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
There's corn and everything.
Yeah. So, I don't know. If one of those things goes down, 25% of the food goes away. So...
Do you guys know how to hunt?
We call that a culling.
Yeah. In
Sure
Poughkeepsie,
do.
I definitely know how to hunt. You can walk up to a deer and shoot it in the face with your handgun. So,
You are fed.
My wife
fucking
actually.
mangy Poughkeepsie deer. That's going to be feeding us in the apocalypse.
My
Awesome.
So hungry.
It'll be like the road, real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, for sure.
9D is the road.
my vegetarian wife made me
That sounded
sour
so
braten with
derogatory.
rat.
With rat. She tried to
Are you
give
sure
me-
she loves you?
It sounds like
I don't know where that came from. Like I wasn't even with rabbit.
with rabbit.
With a
okay.
rabbit that I got this year.
Rabbit's kind of grassy and gamey.
Depends.
least
This
the
one
rabbit
was a
I've
bit
had.
gamey because
Yeah,
I
I
had
know.
to shoot it a couple times.
It wasn't metallic. It was gamey.
Yeah, it was a
All
bit
right.
gamey.
Speaking of that, so Amber's watching now.
Oh.
Hi, Amber. I think.
Hi,
she still is,
Ambular.
and so is Bree.
Oh, yeah, of
but
course.
Amber, her dad wants to make us Thai chili bear.
Oh, I'm in.
What's that?
Right?
I'm in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's make that
Well,
happen.
he shot
but what is
he
the-
shot
Oh,
a bear,
bear.
like
Yeah.
bear meat,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and he
want a
was like
bear.
rattling off all these things, and she's like, "I think my dad thinks he's coming on the show."
Bear
not just-
burgers, bear sausages.
Yo, I've had
Put
bear
them on
jerky.
bear kebabs,
Yeah.
bear pasta. Sorry,
So-
he pointed
so,
the
yeah,
camera.
so
and now
You
I'm
get a
like,
bear that's been eating fish all,
That's the
autumn.
thing.
Oh,
Where did he
man.
shoot the bear? Did he shoot it next to a dump? Because I don't want to
Yeah.
eat that bear.
Yeah, I know.
Cat-
The fucker's
Cat-
been eating
Catskills,
blueberries
New
all
York.
his life. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But
Why does this meat taste like Burger King? It's really strange.
That's you know what? I'd take a bear that tastes like Burger King than Pampers.
tastes like Burger King and a couch.
This is definitely a lazy boy.
But yeah. I'm my family's are hunters, and I married a vegetarian, so it's kind of awkward.
Perfect.
It was awkward. Now
She's
it's
just the
fine.
only one that would have you.
You're the only meat she'll ever eat.
But
Yeah. I wouldn't like eat
That's
it.
good.
It's more like tasting it.
Tasting it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fancy wine tasting. Put it in your mouth
it
and then
out.
spit it out.
and repeat.
We have a question in the
raising
back.
your
Yes,
hand?
question. So no, I said it's a soft mushroom tip, and anybody who has a penis understands exactly the analogy to describe the penis. I know. Well,
Good news.
I've been
Yeah,
told
she does
that
not
you
have a
don't.
penis.
Thanks for that confirmation.
I know who has a penis.
Are you going to play the bumper?
Can we? Oh yeah, I got to do this quick.
Stop the show. Bosch wants to talk about dicks.
Now, I'm curious of
Whose voice was that?
it was Joe, a friend of the show. I'm curious. So I'm obsessed with. I need your help, and your help about 50% of your help. If you know what I'm. If I think you know what I'm talking about. So this young lady right here. Okay.
Lady is in parentheses.
Yeah.
Or quotations.
So hold on.
Was she born a woman?
This is the big one here.
Oh.
Now,
Oh,
what
yeah.
is
That's a
this?
penis.
Isn't making anyone uncomfortable.
No such thing.
Okay. Now,
That's real?
that is
That's
very
absolutely
real.
Yeah.
This is
And
Bailey
he
J.
was supposed to put a piece of tape, like right there where he put the picture up to not make people uncomfortable.
The former
If anybody
Jewel.
listens to this show,
Wait, that's
this is
Jewel?
not going to make them uncomfortable.
No, it's not Jewel.
Figuratively, the former Jewel of Poughkeepsie is what he was trying to say. She
I would
used to
say the
live
Hudson
there.
Valley.
Whatever.
She moved
used
to
live
Florida.
there.
I'm very depressed about it. It's sad.
By the way, just so you know what a good friend I am, I spent 5 solid hours trying to get a hold of her to have her call the show. I tried. Completely failed.
She's too famous for us.
Absolutely. But I was seriously
What'd you do? Walk us through.
I emailed her podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I emailed her production company, and I did talk to whoever runs her website and gave them our information.
Oh.
And nothing.
She probably listened.
Maybe.
That's a big turnoff for most people.
Yeah.
Actually listening to the show before they come on. Like Andy. Andy's going to have a rude awakening.
No, he listened.
No,
did
he listen?
Here's what Andy said. And I'm not
Andy?
gonna, yes, and I'm not going to do it in a Scottish accent because it would be terrible. But he said, I listened to your show. It sounded great.
Sounded great.
Well,
Oh no,
the
you'll have a good
quality
time
was
with-
amazing.
That's
the
what he's
content was
saying.
shit.
That's exactly
Like, I think
what
that's
he was saying. But
yeah.
he's still
No,
booked.
no,
I'm
you'll
still
have
going to go on
fun.
his
You'll
show.
have fun with
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah, it's
Andy's
gonna be
got a
good.
good
It's
sense
gonna
of
be
humor.
fun. Yeah, it's gonna be good. But he's coming on our show in like 2 weeks. So
Cool.
he's gonna come on here, and then I'm going on his show because he didn't want Ryan to come on.
Ooh.
No, he just said our format can't support 2 people.
What if I bring a microphone?
No, the format can't support 2. We would need to come up a list. Like
I really
want to
go because I could talk to these fuckers about music
Yeah.
for a solid 3 hours.
Yeah,
Well,
they
it's
don't.
that's
Without
the problem.
stopping.
It's an hour-long show once a month.
I want to go on a show.
So he needs to cut it down.
You
to
have
an
your
hour. I could
own
get you-
show.
But I want to go on a show where I don't have to do all of this.
It's a pretty fun show.
Please tell me that we recorded that and can make that into a GIF.
No, it's no.
No.
I thought I had enough.
There's never
Yeah,
enough.
never.
There's never enough B-roll. You should just set it up in the corner. I'm not doing it again.
Do you? Well,
I hate doing
I
it
mean,
again.
This thing will only record for about
I'm
35
David
to
Jean.
45 minutes.
Oh, that's it.
It's very insane.
What was the
35,
response?
45 minutes, then the battery
Can-
dies. You got to change
Can
it.
we go back to talking about the lady's penis?
Yeah, I'm conflicted here.
Okay. I want to ask you
Top half see where I see right now.
because I know where Adam stands.
Well, where I'm sitting right here, I don't see a dick. I see a great rack and a nice face.
An adorable Asian lady.
I don't see Asian at all.
She
I
is.
see like Italianish Jewish girl
But then this comes into
and
play.
a big fat dick.
Interesting choice of words.
Now,
Well,
all right. So hold on. You're next. Get in the queue because I'm saving the best for last.
He's just like, I've seen better.
So, yay or nay?
on what?
Meaning, like,
He's
could you
asking,
do
would
it?
you?
That I just the dick thing I just couldn't do it. Oh, I know where it would go. I know where it would go, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I could.
No?
I look down a lot. So
Oh, that's because you're a man.
yeah, I'm
It's true.
So you're saying,
I mean-
like, missionary would be out.
No, but
You
but
look down.
but doggy
there.
style, you wouldn't really be able to. From that angle, you wouldn't
I
see
would
anything.
know balls were there.
Would you? Would you?
I mean, shit,
Explain your
if it-
experience
if
with
it
that.
were no, if it were okay, no. If it were like, yo, fuck me, but fuck me in the butt, and I didn't know, I would be hard pressed to think that was a man.
All right. So now, taking that into consideration, fuck me in the ass. Okay. And then about, let's say
halfway through, she just
no,
fucking
no,
spins around.
quarter of the way through.
Okay.
So you're not even close yet.
You're not close.
Well,
you still got it.
I mean-
there's still a long or a
Well,
short
no,
road
quarter of
ahead,
the way
depending on
through
who
for
you are.
Him.
Okay.
We're basing it on his time.
It's all relative. It's all relative.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
stamina for me. None. You're right. How'd you know? Wow.
Because it's a human condition.
Oh.
For dudes, it's a human
So you
condition.
find out somewhere in the first half.
Sure.
You know, right before halftime.
Right before halftime, there's a dick right in front of me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're there.
that's a
you're
halftime
already
show.
there.
You're inside.
Do you take your ball and go home?
Balls. You take your balls and go home.
It's a metaphor. Don't cheapen it.
I don't know. I feel like I need to flip a coin on this.
Wait, I'm gonna cheapen the show.
No, don't cheapen
Like,
the
I
metaphor.
don't know. That's tough.
I'm
That's-
with you. I'm here with you. We
He
are.
was just trying to lead you down a dark road. He's fucking baiting the shit out of
Yeah,
you.
no, I know.
Do you want to know why? Because I need people. I
Do you need
I
support?
need to start forming my army of. Oh, I can't quite make a decision.
Yeah, no, it's
You know,
it's
I need to find people on that same
it's a
plane of
Okay,
existence.
see how if that face looked like that the entire time, it'd be a lot harder to say no. But if I saw that unedited face and I was like, oh,
yeah, this
I
is
see
also super.
I see some bristles.
You know that, right?
And
okay,
your
well-
hips aren't so
well,
narrow.
I mean, she
you know, they're a
she
little bit
definitely-
more narrow.
well, she's on like estrogen replacement therapy and all of that.
That
so she
doesn't give you
she doesn't-
hips
but
or
she
an
doesn't grow a
ass.
beard, and it absolutely does give you hips.
It makes your pelvis.
No,
get
it doesn't make
bigger.
your pelvis get bigger. It slims your waist and widens the.
But
fat.
women have big hips because they have wide pelvises.
Yes, I know, but it changes where the fat placement is on your body. It makes them look more like women.
Now,
That's a smart fucking hormone.
now,
Yeah, I mean, we're all humans. We were all the same
Hashtag
sex at one
science.
point in our development.
hashtag
Yeah,
what?
That's
Yeah.
fine,
Hashtag
but I'm
science.
just saying, like, dumping fat, like, no, this goes to your ass and your titties. Boom.
that's exactly what
You're a
happens.
woman
But
now.
that's what estrogen
Yeah,
does.
that's exactly what happens.
specifically.
Well, I didn't know that.
Can we also talk about other things you didn't know?
Nope.
Okay.
Now, the big question, Tanner,
I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
where are we at here? Because this is like when the Swedish Hammer was in, I didn't get a chance to ask him
So you get the Texan hammer.
I'm pretty sure we talked about
because
this.
I don't think I don't think so.
Okay,
The Swedish Hammer is on. He's on your team.
Okay.
However, I didn't ask
He's a small business owner.
where he's where he stands here.
On her, we absolutely talked about this. He says she's beautiful, but I'm not into women.
Did he?
We talked about this. Yeah, and then he asked you
Ollie.
and Jasmine
If Ollie's
if you
listening,
guys did anal sex and said you were missing out.
I
Like,
need-
how do I remember this? I'm the drunkest person ever all the time on this show.
I need I need Ollie to call us and see what's up and let me know.
Where are we at for time here? Because I gotta pee, by the way.
We're at 1:15, but we're right in the middle of this.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just letting you know.
Does anybody have to go to the bathroom
No. Aside from Adam.
besides Adam?
No.
All right, so you go. I can handle this.
Okay,
That's
I'll
what he
just
said.
listen back when I listen to the show.
Yeah, it's like a surprise.
Yeah, it's a nice surprise. It's also like the second half of the show is usually a surprise for me because I don't remember it.
So are of you of the same like ilk?
Okay.
So like, wait. I'm not.
What
I'm not,
kind
like,
of gay are
being-
you, Tanner?
I'm not being a typical dumb straight dude, am I?
No.
Or
Just-
am I?
no,
Just
no,
say
no,
I am.
no.
Ask him
Honestly,
what you're asking. What kind of gay are you?
No. Honestly, no, because the typical straight guy would probably not have this on their screen right now at all.
Okay.
So you've already like moved past that.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, I have.
So-
I have that picture where she's like this with the red hair and I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
that saved to my phone. Just it's my happy place that I go to once in a while.
So you're.
We
slash
also
yes.
call that the spank bank.
When it no, it's not for that. It's for me to
It's
go.
a nice set of breasts. I'm not gonna lie.
She's giving you
That is
like
a
a
great
little
set
wink,
of implants.
and I'm like, you know what?
And if hormones gave her that, damn.
There's people in the
Yeah.
world that, you know.
Yeah.
But
totally,
anyway,
Totally.
so
What's
would-
my take?
Would you?
Interesting question. Not a straight answer. No pun intended.
Let's have that one.
I'm not turned on by it.
Mhm.
I'm also not turned off by it.
Okay.
So I'm definitely supportive of anybody who, especially like people that feel the need to do that, and actually, I'm incredibly impressed. Like that they have the guts. I would say the balls, but sometimes that's not always true. to do that, I think I'm amazed by.
I think appropriate saying would be lady balls. Like literally.
Maybe she balls. She
balls.
She balls.
Dun, 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 she bang. She bang.
That being said, it would depend on if the chemistry was right. From a strict like, would you just do it? I couldn't say.
So you need to get to know the person.
A little bit, yeah.
You're one of those
Okay.
people. You're
Yeah.
like me.
So
I mean-
kind of asking him that is like you asking me that because she's bridging the gap between the two
true.
things.
Yes, I know. That's why
You know,
it's such
she's-
an enigma.
I'm completely
Wrapped in a riddle.
completely confident enough in my own sexuality to say she's incredibly attractive.
Yes,
She's beautiful.
definitely.
But that's just like that one thing. Like that's a big fucking deal.
Well, I think probably part of it is that if you're looking at what part of her is what, right?
Yeah.
Like boobs are pretty innocuous. Like they're great, but like I don't.
For you.
No. I would just say like I don't know, and I know a lot of gay people. I don't know any gay people necessarily that by default are like, oh my god, boobs! I don't want to touch them. They're so gross. Like boobs are just they're boobs. Like the thing I think that grosses a lot of gay guys out is actually like
Vagina.
the vagina. Yeah, totally a much scarier thing, especially because they have teeth. So the fact that she doesn't have that, to me, I mean, I don't know. Like it's not as threatening, if you will. I don't want to use the word threatening because that sounds like I'm offended by it, which I'm not.
No, and I think 90% of what makes men unattractive to me is the fact that they're men, not their genitalia.
Yeah.
You know,
It's true.
So
well, in that
but
defense,
that's also in a very innocuous, like I'm seeing you at a restaurant kind of way.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to actual intercourse, like
yeah.
yeah.
Well, and the other thing
Just
is
like it's like that. If I saw her in a public place, I'd be like, yeah, she's incredibly attractive. She has a penis. She's still incredibly attractive, but I don't want to have sex with her.
See, what's funny about this photo
Same.
anyway, specifically.
I mean, I understand that. God, like, if I didn't know there was a dick, I'd be like, fuck yes.
This like.
If I
Well,
was
the thing
surprised
is, like,
with it,
I knew she
but-
had I heard about her on another radio show. So I knew she had a penis before I ever saw a picture of her.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be a little bit different. Like you showed him a picture of her before he ever saw her penis, which is still there, by the way, which is still on the
It's
screen.
I was just
for
thinking
everyone
about that.
to
It's a
fucking-
record
No.
length of time that she's
Yeah,
been up
but,
because
like,
usually I
I'm
get
now
yelled at.
asking you to take it away.
Oh,
So
It's
I will say though,
distracting.
before you take this away, I will say the one thing about this photo, and maybe not others are different, but looking at that objectively,
we can look at others.
You know, we're really here for you.
Continue your thought, and I'll look at others.
Look, do you need some alone time? Looking at, well, maybe not so much this photo, but the one before it.
How about this? Classy.
Yeah, we'll use the word classy.
It's just
The word is flaccid. That's the word you're looking for.
flassy.
Classy. She still.
All right, now it's
no,
cool.
no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the screen, not you. Sorry.
Very
She.
distracting.
I would look at her and say she's pretty, but I would still wonder, did she used to be a man? Like she looks masculine to
Well,
me.
I mean, the dick would give it away.
Not the dick part. Obviously, that's a giveaway.
That's my favorite photo.
That I
Still-
can see when
see,
you first brought
she-
that up.
it's a
I was
lot-
like,
we've
was it a
talked-
dude
we've talked
first?
about this,
I still
about the
see
makeup
some
thing.
masculine features.
Do you remember Maple Cappuccino Girl? When I told you, I was like, dude,
yeah,
you have
yeah.
no idea
Yeah.
what that chick even
Oh
looks
my
like.
gosh,
Yeah,
she's so-
exactly.
That booty though, she's just so fit.
She's listening right now.
I don't know.
So probably.
Doubt
But,
it, but she's
like,
oh,
she
She knows who
like-
she is.
I hope so. We need listeners.
I'm sure she does know who she is.
Well, you called her Maple Cappuccino Girl.
I'm
Yeah,
Dana.
she's not listening.
Do you know that?
No, I don't know that. And if she is, I'll be really happy that we have listeners outside of our group of friends. But anyway, it's like you don't know what that person looks like. Like that chick spends 40 minutes putting her makeup on before she goes to the gym, and 2 hours putting her makeup on before she goes on a fucking
I
date.
can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean,
I spend no time on my makeup.
she does a good job though. Like
Amy
you know
said
what?
she
She's
feels
got,
special.
She's got her thing, her quirk, her fucking image problem,
Do
and
whatever
that
you want,
sucks.
but like
Yeah.
we know someone, and I've told you about this person too. She looks like a tranny because she wears too much makeup.
See, I
You know
who-
exactly who I'm fucking talking about, right?
But, not exactly, because there's a couple. There's a. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're getting.
We
you're
need more
getting
mics.
Flanked.
We need more mics.
I'm working on it.
No. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm
So,
gonna stop.
moral of the
Okay,
story:
so-
she's very attractive, but maybe it's just because I seen a lot of drag queens. Like to me, she still looks like
there
a man.
You,
She still
there
looks
you
like
go.
a man.
So your exposure to this culture and this kind of thing is a lot less. So this for you, this is very far removed. Like you can watch thousands of hours of video of her, but she's very done up and she's in 1080p on a screen, probably on your cell phone in the bathroom in the middle of the night.
I also follow her on Twitter and Instagram. You know, it's not always. Sometimes it's just her fucking eating potato chips
or jerking off in the bathroom.
No, it's just her eating potato chips.
No, he's talking about
shit.
you jerking off in the bathroom.
No. He was talking about her jerking off. In the bathroom.
Okay.
Somebody was. It's whoever.
It was him.
But
it was both.
All I'm saying,
simultaneously.
All I'm saying is that
simultaneous release.
I am obsessed with this only because this is the first big challenge to my sexuality was rocked to the fucking core, and I'd like it for be.
She's beautiful.
I'd like it for it to be a bit. But it's gone past a bit where I'm.
Well, you have to do a better setup of it. You got to show like a few hot pictures of her as a woman and be like,
and then
bam, she's got a dick.
Like,
bam, she's got a dick.
Now that's a cutaway.
We have talked about doing this, and it's probably written on that fucking wall of things that we say we're gonna do and don't do. But like that picture, that's your kind of go-to is that picture. Don't pull it up again, please. But just put a piece of tape on the screen.
Pull it out.
That covers that exact portion.
Okay.
So that there's like the reveal at the end. They're like, that's why the tape's there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now.
Yeah. So it'll be like this picture, but there's a little piece of tape right here, and there'll be a bunch of other shit going on. And our guests are like, why the fuck is there a piece of electrical tape on the screen?
Do they know that's there? These guys.
So,
This is so
here's
unprofessional.
the deal.
So
though.
he's saying he wants it to be a bit, but it's still.
It's that
Yeah.
that's my
The
thing
beta
is
phase.
I've gotten to the point where if I was standing in a room, nothing has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Clothes come off, and there it is. We all know what it is.
Sure. So
And
if it was,
Are you saying that you're not sure what would happen? You don't know what you'd do?
I can't make a decision. I can't say.
so would you bottom in that
What
decision?
I'm saying is, I cannot say no.
To bottoming?
I can say no to that.
Yeah, he's.
That's a
there's
definite no.
There's previous episodes where he talks about putting fingers in his butt.
You don't
No,
know
he's
if
not into it.
maybe she's a top.
So, well,
No, she's not.
he does know that.
Listen, I'm an accomplished.
I mean, she
researcher.
has been in certain gifts that you've shown me without me asking. Well, I mean, the guy was on top, but he was still the bottom. Yeah.
Has nothing to do with actual position.
Yeah, he was like, so Bailey J dyed her hair. Look at this. And it's just a dude riding her, and she's got silver hair. And he's like, doesn't it look great? What the fuck? He's like, once I saw this, I decided I don't care. I love her.
So here's the deal, though. Saying that you don't know what would happen, I actually commend that because, and this is changing slowly, but I think traditionally so many heterosexual men would instantly see that and be like, what the fuck? Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, and that's changing. I think the concept of sexuality has become more like murky, like it's more fluid. The Kinsey scale. Nobody is on the left or right
and the
either
thing,
way.
like with the Kinsey scale is, it's been socially acceptable for women to be fluid forever, and it's just if you're fluid as a man, you're gay.
Default, hands down. Like if two girls make out, it's hot, and then she goes home to her boyfriend. But if two guys kiss, you're
usually
gay for
he's
life.
there fucking cheering her on, take your shirt off,
and that's
kind of
a
thing,
social construct thing. But but I commend you for being able to say I don't know what I would do because so many other straight guys would just be like, dude, bro, no, like fuck that shit, like no, like so that alone I think says a lot. It's a good thing.
Well, I'm just being fucking honest.
Yeah, but I appreciate
that. I think a lot of people are very dishonest with themselves.
I think
Totally.
I think most people are very honest with themselves. They're just really not honest with others, because like if you like the Pornhub stats you were talking about on the Chive.
Yeah.
that all of that like shemale stuff is huge. In those,
yeah.
And I think a lot of that is because it's guys that are thinking about like maybe they are bisexual, and that's an easy way to vent that or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, you see the way you have not approached it, the way that this has all come about has been very interesting to me, because I've seen the slow incremental him figuring it out. And you've been very open about it, which I think if I was feeling that way and thinking those things, I would have a lot of trouble with it. You know what I mean? That's just who I am, though. You'd have Amy said she thinks she would have trouble with me being like, so I think I'm into shemale porn. You'd leave, you just go.
But that's the thing,
Adam. That's your out. Just file that away. That's your out.
Adam, you don't have tits. I'm leaving.
But can I say, I've watched her videos.
We know
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times.
No, I'm being perfectly honest. I've watched her videos, and
worth it.
I mean,
no.
Let's say I've used her videos
to not come, but come
less than 3 times. That's it.
Okay.
So
Very
it's still
PC
a
way to
little
say that.
strange,
2.5.
but I have to find the perfect scene. You know what I mean?
What's the perfect scene?
Where her dick isn't in frame.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's a hot woman, but she's
Still getting over that hump.
Yeah.
Still got to get over that mushroom hump.
Yeah, that.
The pole.
Amy has
call
a
that
question.
We're gonna call that a pole vault.
Yes, another question from the back.
Was one of those times when you were trying to make your clone a Willy?
No, it was
Amy
not
asked-
when I was trying to make my clone a Willy.
You guys don't know about this.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to play the bumper? Or? Okay, so you can clone your penis.
Oh.
Yeah.
I may or may not have had a little bit of experience with these.
I made
kits.
one.
Yeah.
It's like a dick dildo. Your dick.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
girl.
Yeah, but his
It's
is very
creep-
bland.
It's creepy.
You have a bland dick.
No, we went with the Caucasian one, and you went with purple.
Purple.
I went
So-
with purple.
And
Neon
by the
purple.
way, everyone, the cylinder that he's holding is the approximate size of his penis, because you have to trim it.
That smashed down version.
Yeah, so it's that plus a little bit.
Little room at the top.
Well, it's at the bottom of the.
It's like the
It's
reservoir
at the bottom
tip.
of the
It's
top.
fine.
Of the,
Yeah, it's not the
Just
whole.
smell that.
I gave a. No, I was just
Okay, I thought you were just like. Good time.
because I have to put this back.
So
here.
anyway, he didn't
purple
use
smells
he
so
didn't
good.
he didn't use shemale porn to attempt to make. Basically, he lost it halfway through, and it just collapsed like a flat in a cupboard.
My quote unquote dildo
Quote
came
end
out.
quote. God damn it.
You know what? I was listening to Democracy Now!
I don't care what anyone.
And
I
they
Are you
love
crinkling a chip
NPR.
bag back there?
I listen to a lot of NPR,
and they say quote unquote.
and it's really annoying.
Doesn't matter. It's still incorrect.
It's very incorrect, and it's very annoying. And they talk about how well they journal.
And you shouldn't say quote.
Journalize.
You also shouldn't. You also shouldn't say.
They talk about how well they journal.
You also shouldn't say.
journalize.
You also shouldn't say like quote end quote and then the thing or the thing and then quote end quote. You should say quote the thing then end quote.
Right?
I know,
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Anyway,
You can't unquote something.
No,
you
it's
can end a
infuriating.
quote.
You can't unquote a no quote.
listen, Rain
Fucking
Man,
hate
let's
everything.
calm down.
Definitely. Definitely.
He's the one who taught me about the Oxford comma.
And the Oxford comma is amazing.
I hate the Oxford
Oh,
comma.
Get
Why?
out. Get
It's
out.
only
Get out of your
good
own
Get out
home.
right now.
argument with an
You're
English
done.
teacher.
You're done.
No. If you don't use the Oxford comma, then the last two things in your list are
Or the
one
same thing. Yes.
That can really change the context.
Sometimes in a hilarious fashion.
You
Yeah,
know,
fuck were we
nice
talking
deep
about?
ass crack. That episode.
Yeah, go back and listen. We had a long argument about commas.
yeah, but you have to think about the common reading style. People will still put the pause because
I'm
of
with.
and.
I understand
Not
it.
that I
and
don't like the Oxford comma, but that is
This
Right.
got super intelligent really fast.
I agree
Like,
with
we
the
went
Ox-
from We went from she-males to fucking grammar like that.
Yeah, but we're drinking more, so shouldn't we be going the opposite direction?
I know, right? It's just it's not that kind of show.
I am perplexed.
So I'm looking at this Kinsey scale thing, and this is interesting. So I didn't know about the Kinsey scale.
The gay straight scale.
Yeah, it's interesting. The rating is from 1 to 6, or X, which is I'm sorry, 0 to 6. 0 being exclusively heterosexual and 6 being exclusively homosexual. X meaning no sociosexual contacts or reactions. I don't know what that
So there,
Asexual?
yeah, there are people who are identify as asexual.
Okay.
And that's where the X comes in. But generally speaking, on the Kinsey scale, whether you identify as straight or gay, almost nobody ever hits 0 or 6, and that's the point. Is that
Really?
everybody is on a sliding scale, like to some degree or another.
No kidding. That's interesting. So I think like number 1 from 0 is exclusively number 1 is predominantly heterosexual, only incidentally homosexual.
Frat parties.
So with that, so I'd be like a 1.
Tanner was in a fraternity, I believe.
Were you in a fraternity?
I was.
What did you do to
Was it
people?
like a real like?
What did you do to them?
Like you're not gay if you blow me.
So wait,
Come on, Rush Week.
Texas A&M.
Yes.
All right. So what was the Greeks?
He's just gonna go right to Pornhub and type in the year and Texas A&M and try and find some like
no,
like
no.
pledge submission.
Well, the
videos.
title is
No,
the title is Texas A&M.
College Fuck Fest.
Here's the deal. A,
Texas A&M.
A, those are all on my phone, and B, I was actually not out in college, so
so you had to put up the facade.
Yeah,
the facade, if you will.
It's true.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. How the fuck was that?
It was actually fine though, because I loved my fraternity brothers. We had a blast. We just drank a lot and bullshitted, and it was amazing. And it wasn't really ever about sex,
So
in that sense for me.
So there was no like joking around, like poking fun or whatever, or
No,
there was,
like
and you
we
just chilled.
we
You were
joked
just
around,
cool
but
about
like
it.
I joked around too. I mean, keep in mind that I'm a child of the '80s, which means I grew up in the early 90s where like, oh dude, that's so gay. Like I still say that sometimes. Like for me, I never took it as an offense.
Yeah.
So just
it
being
doesn't mean that. I mean,
yeah, I know.
That's the whole thing. Like you didn't mean you are a person who likes to have sex with men.
Correct.
You just I mean
I think the Louis C.K. bit,
the
you
people
see-
from Phoenix are Phoenicians.
Yeah. He goes.
Did
He
you
goes like.
see
He goes
that?
when I say when he was explaining the word faggot, like the way he uses it, it's all about
all about
context and
context.
all that.
Yeah,
all that.
totally.
But what he was saying was, he goes, "I'm not going to call you a faggot just because you're gay. He goes, you could be. I don't want to do his bit. I don't want to do his bit. Don't do his bit. But basically, he was saying like there's levels where you should just call him that. Like people from Phoenix, like the guy pops his dick out of his mouth and goes, People from Phoenix are Phoenicians." He goes, "Shut up, faggot."
He goes, "Shut up, faggot, and get back to smoking that dick."
But where was I going with that? But we come from that. We're like right on that weird.
Right at the end of that.
We're
right?
that
Well, you
gray
guys are-
area of millennial where we used to say it. It's not okay to say it. It's still there in us where we want to say stop being a queer.
Where it was like. Where it was like the PC, and you're like 2 years older than us.
Yeah.
So it was like where it was where it started to come in where you shouldn't say retard. That was the first thing. And you shouldn't say retard unless you're talking about things that are retarded. You shouldn't call a person a retard.
Slow note.
But you can say this show is retarded. That's completely fine.
No. This show is high spectrum. It's totally measurable.
No, hang on. Like the Highland Bagel Cafe. They are
Bagel Cafe.
The Highland Bagel Cafe is retarded because they are fucking slow as shit.
Yeah. There you go. That's a perfect example.
Beautiful.
So hey Christian.
I fucking wish we had that on video.
First time in Dead Radio Podcast history.
No, it's not the first. But,
Oh, no,
but
you've done it?
you didn't catch it. Where I've like drank a beer that still had a cap on it. So anyway, for all the folks at home, all two of you listening.
The 77 whiskey has been poured with the cap on.
Yeah, it doesn't come out of the bottle with the
Doesn't work well.
The cork in there.
I was
Just shake it really hard.
There is no osmosis. So anyway, going back to it, fraternity.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it was cool. Like my fraternity was actually made up of a bunch of guys who never thought they'd be in a fraternity. So and that was totally me.
So Revenge of the Nerds.
Well, not that bad, but sort of.
No, they weren't like
you weren't a
fucking bros.
trilam.
No.
Like Revenge of the Nerds. Son.
When I think of fraternities, I think of the people that I know that join fraternities, which are either just followers and just shit people, or people that just want to be in charge, feel better than people, feel like they're more higher echelon.
Yeah, no, that wasn't what we were about at all. We just had a great time, and it was just about hanging out with your friends and drinking and throwing parties and for everybody else getting laid. So it was cool.
Was there ever a conversation just be like, dude, there's like chicks everywhere, what's going on?
No, I mean I had a girlfriend in college, off and on. But it was just never really came up. Like it just was never a priority for me. Like I always knew, but it wasn't something that I was like, this is not the time or place. So I was okay with it.
Huh.
When did you like come out, if you don't mind me asking?
I do.
I mean, well, we're drunk. We're drunk enough now that I can ask you that.
That's fair.
And I got a microphone in front of my face, so it's an interview.
Oh, true.
You're not my
True.
boss right now.
Oh, that's true.
We are a media destination.
Doc Adams pay. No.
Fire Adam. No, it's just like, hey Siri, remind me to fire Adam tomorrow.
9:45.
She has an Australian accent.
I'm a little turned on by your phone's voice. It's kind of
Amber
doing it for
told
me.
me how to make an Australian accent.
I think I was there for that.
Yeah.
So not till I moved up here, actually, which
Really?
was 12 years ago, something like that, 12, 13 years ago. I moved up here to go to the culinary, and I kind of moved up here sight unseen. Like I applied to the culinary, and I was like, I got in, and I was like, fuck it, packed up my truck, hit the road. Moved
No,
up
it's
here.
called food school.
Food school. I'm sorry. I'm totally my fault.
We have a list.
So
food
So
school.
when I applied and was accepted to food school, I decided, fuck it, let's go. Loaded up my shit, and on the 24-hour drive up here, I had a lot of time to reflect, and I thought, you know what? If I'm ever gonna do it, now's the time.
Yeah,
like no one knows me.
Fresh start.
I can be anybody I want to be. And let's do it. And the rest is history.
Well, mazel tov, as I like to
just
say.
love to say fucking.
Shalom.
So, and you?
So it was seriously on the, it was, so it was like just seriously on the drive up. You're just like, fuck it.
Well, I mean, it crossed my mind. You know,
That's cool, though, man. That's cool.
It wasn't on the drive up that I don't know. It wasn't on the drive up that I decided to be gay. You know.
Well,
It's
no,
just like the drive up.
definitely not what I meant.
It was a really long drive.
It's just like, I am so tired. I've had 7 Red Bulls. I need to be gay now.
The radio doesn't work. Gay is my only option. Shit.
I'm out of money and I need gas.
Hey, $20 is $20. So
I told him.
I
about
almost
the shirt.
well. I wanted. I almost.
You
wanted-
absolutely should. That would have
It
been the
would've-
best moment
it was-
in
this show's history if you just unzipped your fucking
Right, like
flannel
Superman-esque,
and had
like,
the shirt
Oh,
on.
it was too hacky. I didn't want to do it.
You didn't get it. I paid for it.
Oh God, here we go. Not even on mic, and you're
Not
bickering.
even at all. I absolutely
Ooh, pizza.
no, because I want pepperoni. I'm vegetarian this month, by the way.
Ugh. I've been working.
Oh, you're
That's
doing that.
really tough. I'm not. I'm just trying to do it
Dude.
because I have acid reflux.
Yesterday,
And every
I
fucking
seriously
meat gives
fucking-
me heartburn.
I seriously fucking handed out
All meat?
80 slices of bacon.
meat.
All
oh
the
my
time.
god. I just want bacon so bad right now. A couple days, and it'll just it'll fade into memory, and then it'll be March 1st, and I'm gonna eat a bacon cheeseburger and 12 chicken wings.
So to
It's gonna be
celebrate
fucking
Black
amazing.
History Month, you're going vegetarian. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's just because February's the shortest fucking month.
So that's
I don't
interesting.
I don't have a problem doing vegetarian. I really don't. I do it all the fucking
No,
time.
because it's just more like it's more in the fucking ingredients in your fridge.
That's true.
That's really what it's all
She
about.
does the shopping, so I really have no choice.
I go out to eat all.
We eat out
every
all the
day.
time.
Well, Amy suggested that we eat. Amy suggested we eat less meat because
Bell
it's
heavy
just
Joe.
fucking terrible for you. And I was like, all right, well, it was the 31st of last month, and I was like, maybe I'll do meat free for February. We'll do it a day early.
You've
so I
done
can
it
have a cheat
before,
day.
right?
Yeah, I've done it for the last 4 years. Yeah, I tried to
you
be.
got
I
jaundice?
tried,
You got jaundice?
I tried to be vegan that time.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think I need like a little bit of like animal fat, animal protein, so like cheese, eggs is fine. I can be
I thought
completely
you were showing
vegetarian.
me something. It's just
Showing you
I
his
was like,
cube.
what do you got there? Sorry.
So yeah, it was just
A
like
nice rack.
I
and a
was
big
seriously
cock.
eating like 4,000 calories a day, vegan and hungry all the time.
Well, yeah, you eat
Yeah.
fucking nuts and fucking bird seed and
Well, I was my
fucking
main
corn
sources
grain,
of protein would have been like,
black
like
beans.
beans and soy. Well,
But
soy
you were an
is a-
amazing person to be around during that time.
Oh my god, I was so fucking angry all the time. It was
Sounds
terrible.
so
And then one
awful.
day she was like, "You look awful. You look yellow. Like you need to no." And I did the whole month vegetarian. I just wound up eating like cheese and stuff. We were doing it.
That
we weren't doing it.
So
at that
were
point.
you doing it?
They weren't.
were
Yeah,
you-
we were
doing
just,
it?
We were
They were
just
having
we
a
were just
break.
friends in college.
Oh, well, he wouldn't have had any energy to do it anyway at that point in time,
Yeah.
so
Right.
it's fine.
Can I just
But I was
rub it
I was
around
seriously
you?
like drawn
Yeah,
and
just
yellow.
mush it on ya.
I did lose a lot of weight though.
Look, I'm gonna lay here and you rub on me.
I'm just gonna mush
'Cause
it into
I
you.
just can't. I can't.
It'll just be something I can talk about. That's really all this is.
Was it good for you? Because
It was terrible.
I slept through most of it.
Yeah, so no vegan. Not doing that again. But vegetarian, it feels like right around now I start to feel better. Like I have more energy, pooping better, of course.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo,
Thanks for
good
sharing.
BM.
Oh, speaking of pooping, I want to hear the fucking story. If someone is willing to give up their microphone for Dead Radio presents a shit story. We've kept this ball in the air for quite a bit. Sorry to steal your
those
mic
ones don't
there.
you don't really need them. If you're just talking, you don't really need them.
Sorry to steal your microphone, Ian. I'm going to call you Ian. Keep Christ out of Christian.
I did also realize when you got a package at the shop the other day, you're Chris Griffin. That makes me happy.
Oh, shit! I didn't even think of it. Anyway.
I know what was in the
You know what?
package.
What was it?
The best lube I've ever used.
Yeah.
You're
We got
welcome for
this
that
you
suggestion.
guys. We got this for you.
Wait,
guys.
real
We're-
quick.
here, we got-
Sorry. What lube is it?
Liquid silk.
Liquid silk.
It's-
Fucking gold
it's amazing.
for your dick.
I got Sliquid.
No,
That's the one
so
I
I was
use.
gonna ask,
It's
but not
organic.
tonight.
Yeah.
What is that? Vegan lube?
No.
It's just organic.
This is
I don't know.
Okay.
easy anal. Desensitizing gel to
So-
numb your anus.
That's all you, big boy. Yeah, no, you're welcome for that suggestion. It's my favorite ever, and
Whoa. Whoa.
yeah, whoa.
I mean,
You're welcome.
Liquid
wait to
silk
use
is
it
from
with
all
women,
or
but-
not liquid silk. Sliquid is all natural ingredients.
Ingredients?
Liquid
What are
silk.
you, Italian?
Natural ingredients.
All natural ingredients.
bunch of fucking Italians and garlic in there.
So, all right, I want a shit story because we need to keep the ball in the air because we've had a bunch.
All right.
As
if
of
you
late.
just want to keep it going.
Is it?
Huh?
Yeah, continue.
Oh.
Let it
So I
fly.
didn't poop for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
That was really, really rough.
Yeah,
Felt
so
like shit.
Amy texts me. Hold on, let me see if I can find the text bit because I've this has happened to me before and I know how bad
Well,
it
I
is.
got like really stressed. Like it's been like the first 2 weeks of my last semester in college ever. So I was just like stressed about like I have 4 classes in one day and my other days I have 1 class. So that's really weird. Like it's really unbalanced and it just stressed me really like it stressed out really a lot.
So on January 27th, I got a text from Amy saying, "So I have a shit story brewing because I haven't shit in 3 days." So we're talking about January 24th, right? And then I said, "Be wary of your radius from the toilet," because the people we had on, Mike McDermott, he was on Boy Scout camp and he got a little too far away from where he should have been. So, that kind of shit happens. What are you going to do?
At least on a camp, though, you can pretty much just go anywhere.
And
it's a good story. You should listen. It's,
to that,
the name of the episode is "I'm Gonna Need a Dick Tonight."
Yeah.
So, check it out.
It's gonna be on my tombstone.
And I said, "Be wary of your radius from the toilet." To which she responded, "It's gonna be a doozy," and that really had me laughing. That was a good response. And then on the next day, January 28th, "Oh my God, it happened!" Shit emoji.
Oh, and I thought that was the "it happened." It was gigantic. Like, I was completely surprised, but then the next 2 days it happened over and over again.
So
you were a little backed up.
It was Shitfest 2017.
Exactly. Like,
I said
just several large movements.
She says, "Oh my God, it happened." I said,
"Sounds
wait."
like a symphony. Like several large movements.
What did I call it, Adam? I called it. You asked me if it was a shit story, and I said, "No, it's a shit soliloquy."
A shit soliloquy. Can you write that down, please?
I cannot spell soliloquy.
Just do
I
your
know
best.
the word.
Shililoquy? How do we make that work together?
So I wrote.
Help.
She said,
Oh.
lil o q I
Q U I
I-E-I-E.
I-E-I-E.
Soliloquy.
It's not. That's not it.
That's fine. Spelling is overrated.
But anyway, she said, "Oh my God, it happened."
Oh, so we were all
No,
wrong.
that's fine.
It's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
better
We'll
if you
leave it
spell
like
it that way.
So I asked her, I said, "Wait, question mark," and she said, "At least 10 pounds."
I felt so much better.
That's
I
a
was at
perfect
work and
response,
that
though,
happened.
because that's
Yeah.
so much shit that
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. But
It's
that's
the
a great
best
joke.
weight loss plan ever.
Did you actually weigh yourself?
I wish I did, but I was
Ah,
at work.
that would have been good.
That's a
We
shame.
don't even have a scale in our bathroom.
They make a
I had a 4-pounder
toilet
the
seat
other day.
they make a toilet seat that weighs how much you poop.
That's absurd.
That's amazing.
I
So
want it.
you sit down, it records the weight of your torso, I guess, because it's not everything. And then you poop, and then obviously your poop was in your torso, so it subtracts that weight, and then it tells you exactly how many pounds of poop that you pooped.
That's gross, but
It's
also
amazing.
intriguing.
And it's something you are gonna. If that was a Kickstarter, you'd fund it. I know you.
I probably already did. I may have funded something else today.
If he was
fine.
if he'll probably fund something while we're here tonight.
That's true. I
But
tend,
wanted
I
to
tend
say,
to drunkenly fund shit.
Yeah. We went to Texas Roadhouse the other day and had.
Did you?
We did.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh fuck.
There was someone. Someone came in asking, "Were you?" Oh no,
Someone.
This
The
is
worst.
funny.
One of the worst
yeah,
customers ever.
Yeah, she was in today. I want to punch her in the fucking face. Anyway, I would never do that, obviously, as a professional barista.
Right? You just cook her milk.
No, if I finally had it, I wouldn't punch her. I'd just fucking throw just steamed milk in her face.
No,
And that would be the end of my career.
I would just.
I mean, I would
accidentally
have to
jump
fire
it.
you. Like I would have
yeah,
no
but,
choice.
But you'd be like, I understand
I'd be
why
like,
you did that.
Adam,
we are still friends,
it's like,
but you can't work
Adam,
here anymore.
I hate to break this to you, but I'm gonna have to let you go. And dude, like,
So she's awful. But anyway, she is
her
convinced, by the way, that Tanner and I were there that night. So apparently we look very similar to her.
You kind of do.
Yeah.
a little bit. It's the beard.
At first
and the
glance, it's the
mustache.
beard and the hat.
The hat. Well, it's true.
So she was like, "Were you at that?" And then it took her 8 minutes to figure out what the fuck Texas Roadhouse was, where it was, the fact that it was a restaurant in any way.
Well, and she said
Yeah.
Roadhouse, and then I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe, and then walked away. I was
Yeah.
like,
so
no, I'm
so
not
she
talking
finally
to you.
figured out that it was Texas Roadhouse, and I was like, I've been there one time, and it was several months ago. So
I'm confused because I thought we were talking about doo-doo.
Oh,
We
yeah,
were.
we are.
Yeah.
Sorry, sidebar.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
But I want to talk about shit.
Well, When Amy finishes, I may have something to contribute.
Wait.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
No, you do. I was going to ask you about it.
So now, January 29th, I believe, is the day that it happened, or 28th.
Yes, and I was gonna text you the. Okay, so the
You did.
first
You
one
texted
I
me.
did.
It happened.
Yeah, I texted you. It happened.
And I said wait, and you said at least 10 pounds.
Yeah. And
Now,
then that was the world record for weight.
Okay.
Now, the next 2 days were the world record. What?
well, no. I like you know how you're a veteran of this show.
Right.
I like to dissect that first poop. Now we're talking. I'm sure it was dense. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now we know it was compact. Now I need to know length because 9 times out of 10, when you take a nice like compacted, hard fucking no wipe shit, or one wipe shit, you have to wipe once. Have to, right?
Just to make sure.
Posterity.
Yeah.
Posterity.
So
More on that later.
You have to one wipe it, but that one wipe is like, oh wow, I almost didn't have to wipe. Was it one of those where it was just plunk in the toilet, or?
It was one of those.
Okay, so now length, because 9 times out of 10,
it wasn't length. It was the other way.
It's girthy.
That's what I was getting to. The next 2 were like world record for length.
Okay, length. All right, so the first one was width.
Width and dense.
Where you were like, whoa.
It's like a fucking cannonball.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the first one was dense and it was a short and fat. So we're talking about like a Pepsi can.
Yeah.
I've seen that video.
Ew.
And then the next ones were
Like really long.
Like-
really long.
like, all right, let's be honest. Now, honest length. If you had to put a length
don't
on
say
it.
in inches. Say as
No.
long as
No.
something, because I know that you won't be able to get it right in inches.
Okay, it was
Like,
as long to come
No
out of
comment,
the
Adam.
water.
So you broke water.
Did it sit
Round
in
of
one
applause.
long line or did it
Round
move?
of applause for breaking water.
It was skilled. It was one line. Both of them.
Very, very well
no,
done.
I say that. Well, apparently, we're not getting into that. But anyway,
What?
no, the Kevin Bacon penis thing.
Oh, his
I have a
pe-
bigger
his
penis than
was
Kevin
not-
Bacon, apparently.
No, yeah, he does.
Congratulations.
His penis was not
Yeah.
I
impressive
don't
at
know what
all.
that means.
He's part Sicilian, so.
Yeah, it's the wiry beard. I'm part black
So am I.
The top half, right?
down there, and just the beard. The beard's very wiry. No, but anyway, like because
did this go?
like if I had you guess what the temperature is in a room, you'd say 26 degrees less than it actually is.
Oh, you're one of those.
So
Oh, no.
and does she just be like
Ghost
you
cold.
and with the like she always says that I signal too early. She says you signal like almost a
He
mile before you have
signals,
to turn.
like, so far
And it's
before I
fine.
turn.
It's
No,
it's
fine.
early, but
Wait,
it's
we're talking
not
about
a mile.
driving.
Yeah,
I
but
was talking
I was
about
saying
shit.
her.
Were we talking about
No,
shit? Because
we
I
were
was
talking
talking
about the
about
length.
You
The
were
length
supposed
of
to- the
things.
length.
I
The
wanted
length,
her to
yeah.
say like it was as long as my arm, or as long as a tripod, or as long as
Something to
as
compare
long
it
as a
to.
beer
She thinks I'm
bottle.
wrong.
I didn't want her to say that it was several inches
How many
long.
knuckles on this guy?
It was how many knuckles long?
Oh, shit.
Yes, like
Oh, God.
Oh, there you go. There you go. It's
Wow.
perfect.
was it that
Wow.
long?
It was the whole thing.
Is that
So
a
that's-
tripod, or did you
Yeah.
get that at Giggles?
So it was that long?
Yeah. So this is
Yeah, is
this
that
is
for your
like
butt?
this is 14 inches.
That's
That's
what he
big.
said.
This big. That's a lot of shit.
That was
Yeah.
2 times though. Like 2. I was gonna
Twice?
text
So,
you
but that's
the
that's
next
what I'm
day
saying.
and the day after
Like
that,
if you
but
were
I
to
didn't
say
want
how
to.
many inches, you would have said I don't know 6 or 8 or 10 or 27. I don't know.
For future, it's not real unless you take a picture.
Okay.
I just want to send a picture.
Send your shit pics.
Well, no, just for future.
He doesn't have Snapchat anymore. I can't. Send
Listen,
him pictures of my
honestly,
poop.
If I mean, would Instagram allow?
What? It's
It-
on autofocus.
I've sent Tanner my BM before. It was a good one. It was a solid.
Whenever you're ready.
Dr. Oz would be
Is it
proud
on?
of me.
Yeah, it's on. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good, solid stool.
So you know, the ratio of shit to your size was like
Hefty.
hefty,
Well,
like
I
2 to
usually,
1.
Like me as a person, I
Yeah.
usually poop like 3 or 4 times a day, like normal poops.
That's a chick thing. It's got to be.
No, it's not. It's because they don't eat fucking garbage like we do.
Okay.
Who doesn't eat garbage?
Yeah.
like we do?
Because Brooke is just like, I
Brooke-
poop
yeah.
3 times a day, and I'm
I
like,
do, I poop like
3?
3
I don't
or
have that
4
kind of
times.
time. I'm a busy guy.
I hope to poop once a day.
No, like I'll get 3 if I'm eating pretty healthy.
I'll get 2.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the celiacs talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah,
fall,
but, like,
just falls out
imagine all
of you.
Yeah.
that,
Oh
like,
yeah. It's like
buildup.
fucking beef
That's a
stew.
lot of buildup.
Pour it out of a can. Hot beef stew. Dumped in.
If you're lucky.
Okay.
See, here's the thing. You broke water with a solid log. I break water with like piles of pudding. Yeah, that's how bad it gets sometimes. I mean, that's just the way. That's the nature of the beast, you know.
Is that what you call your butt?
Piles of pudding.
No, the beast.
The beast. Yeah, it sure is.
What are you doing over there?
Why am I unable to take a photo with your camera?
I don't know. Give it.
Because it's his camera.
Fuck are you
No.
doing?
What a
Not on-
fucking pudding brand. Come get, the best pudding you've ever seen from Beast. Beast pudding.
Beast pudding.
On
Beast
a
blueberry
third of a
pudding.
second.
Beast
No, I
raspberry.
actually didn't adjust
Beast
that.
cranberry
Maybe like
pudding.
when I.
It's so good.
autofocus is on
You'll feel
manual.
it on the
Well,
inside.
that's just stupid. I didn't
No,
adjust.
it's
I didn't
not-
change
it's
that at all.
I know it's the fact that you didn't change it is what the problem.
Don't
Oh, trying to focus
you
on a
worry.
black curtain.
Right. I was
They're
like, why is
coming
that
out
not
with
working?
it, the most healthy Greek beast pudding.
It's extra thick.
Extra thick for your colon.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
The
for a
whiskey
couple-
has
It's
taken
on auto
control.
now. All right. Put it on manual focus. That'll be the best.
Yeah.
Or center spot or something.
I think you guys are too drunk to podcast.
No such thing ever.
I feel fine.
Then you need more liquor. So wait.
Oh
like,
no! You had something to add to the shit story.
Oh, yeah,
apparently I do. Yeah.
So
when-
I heard that you had the Filipino equivalent of Montezuma's Revenge.
Yeah, what do you call
pretty close to it.
that? Chicken embryos was a revenge.
know.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is that
so
word,
I
though?
recently went on a vacation over Christmas. Spent 2
He
weeks
went on
in
a
the
sex tour with family in the Philippines.
So like a family sex tour.
That's
family sex
awkward.
tour.
That's
Moms,
awkward.
dads,
in
cousins,
so
or
many
whoever.
ways.
No, because most people like when you're just like,
Tune in.
I'm traveling to, I'm traveling to the Philippines for 3 weeks.
Manila's Revenge. We're calling it.
Oh, Manila's
No.
Revenge. That's actually.
This isn't
No?
Thailand.
Oh,
It's
maybe
the
that's what I'm thinking
Philippines.
of.
Yeah, you're thinking
All
of Thailand.
Wait,
Okay.
then what? Oh, Milan's Revenge.
Milan. What the fuck?
What's this?
is
A Disney
happening?
movie? What? No.
But
so-
like that's the capital. Like that's the big city, right?
Manila.
Manila
is the capital.
Milan.
You are.
There's whiskey everywhere.
It was not. It is not everywhere. It is like a.
What do you keep those under there for?
For that.
Mopping up.
Don't get rid of the soliloquy. You fucking
Well,
haven't.
it was spelled
You
wrong
had it
anyway.
spelled-
It's fine.
no, he corrected it.
Stop.
I corrected it.
Stop
now it's
wiping.
I know how to spell.
And now it just
Stop
says a
wiping.
shit soil.
He's doing the drunk wipe.
shit soil
He's
now.
like using
Wait.
his whole. He's
Is that-
using his hand, but there's no muscles in it.
Wait, is that
It's
front
just
to
like,
back or back to front?
Yo, it's,
How does the drunk wipe work?
All right. Just
It's kinda
leave-
side to
just
side.
Leave a shit soil.
it's one you find out.
Just leave it. It's
I'm
fine.
waiting for it to dry.
We're just writing a shit soil now. It's fine.
Who's gonna listen to this?
I spelled it wrong again.
It says soliloquy.
Soliloquy.
All right.
No,
so,
it says soliloquy.
like, can I?
oh my god.
I feel like a shit story from a foreign land deserves another
Yeah, play
like
the
hit
bumper
from
for
the
sure.
bumper. So, like,
All right. All right.
Dead Radio presents a shit story. So you're in the Philippines.
Yeah. So I was in the Philippines for 2 weeks.
You
Had
were
an-
being hosted by a family, and you were living in a grass hut.
Sure, we'll go with that. So we traveled around a bunch, saw a bunch of things. Amazing trip, loved every second of it. But when you travel abroad and you eat a bunch of weird things or weird things for you, right? Like what you're not used to eating. especially with water and other things coming into play, you can get sick. And so about halfway through the trip, we all came down with a pretty nasty stomach bug.
All right.
And 8 of us, well, not everyone got sick because some people were native there, so they were sort of used to it. But say like 4 or 5 of us got a little uneasy. So there was a lot of oh my God, when are you going to be done with the bathroom sort of situations.
Jesus.
So we were.
Sounds awful.
Yeah, it was horrible. So we were on we're at a church, actually. We'd stopped to look at this church. I think it actually might have been home of the Black Jesus. Because there's a church there that's famous for the Black Jesus. And I was feeling pretty good. It was just like day 2.5 or 3 of the 4-day stomach bug. So I was like starting to feel a little more human. Just going to use the bathroom. Got to go pee. So excused myself, went to the bathroom, was standing at the toilet, peeing, as one does. And apparently I didn't just have to pee. There was more that had to happen I was unaware of.
Oh, boy, this is a callback.
Until it had happened. And I hate to say it was a no shit moment, but it kind of was.
Did you poop yourself is what we're asking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
so you
definitely.
pooped yourself
Definitely.
on foreign land.
No.
Definitely
So you're
happened.
No, we got to paint the picture. So you're standing.
What color is it?
No, you're
brown and
we can
yellow.
we can get there.
Brown, yellow,
So
green.
you're standing.
Standing. Yeah.
Peeing. In a urinal.
Pants are up because that's how
But,
one
yeah.
normally pees unless you're like 3.
Otherwise,
so,
it would have just been like a fountain coming
yeah,
out the back.
exactly. So
Oh no, it was like
a horizontal fountain.
a butt squirt.
yeah. So that happened, and then I was like, well, shit. Literally. So I knew that like everybody in the people that were with me had like wipes with them, right? Because everyone was sick, right? But of course I didn't have any on me. So I did what any self-respecting person would do. There was no trash can in there. So I zipped up. I carefully waddled towards the group.
No.
Now you got that cold little like
The-
cold dotting.
You don't want to move too much because
Yeah.
you don't want it to spread.
You
but
got to
you
walk
have
like
to
you
move.
have a back injury.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, Ryan had not expected that to happen, but assumed because my stomach was not so great that I might need the wipes, and had already started towards me before I even left the bathroom with the wipes. And I took them and I said, "Thank you," and then turned around, waddled back to the bathroom, cleaned up as best I could, threw the underwear in the trash, and never
Freeballed it.
spoke of it again until now.
Until
okay.
now. And now it's been recorded, streamed on YouTube, recorded here.
One of the
And
37 cameras we
so
have
it's-
here
It's going to be.
caught that
It's
story.
going to be on.
Evidence.
It's going to be on Instagram.
Evidence.
It's going to be on
Yeah.
YouTube. We're
Yeah.
going to tell everybody we work with.
I
It's gonna be great.
have
It's going to be good stuff.
questions.
I'm sure you do.
Now, boxers or briefs?
Never boxers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Briefs as in boxer briefs or briefs as in
Briefs.
briefs? Like bathing suit type briefs.
Like
Synchronized diving type
yeah,
briefs.
no, these happen to be if you want lots of details, happen to be
I do.
blue and gray snakeskin patterned briefs.
Sexy.
Like swimming, like Speedo type
Okay.
briefs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Very unique. I've switched his
Not a lot of
laundry.
capacity.
Yeah.
No.
It's made for one thing.
Not a lot
Well,
of
two.
capacity.
3.
It's just looking fucking fabulous. Is what
Yeah.
it's made for.
Heyo.
Heyo. Hey
so-
yo.
No, but on the
more
plus
like
side,
yo.
Were they expensive?
no, and they were old, so it's fine. So
They were my old snakeskin
yeah.
briefs.
I upgraded
It's
years
fine.
ago.
I have
years
new
ago.
ones.
Yeah.
I was completely fine throwing
They're
them in a
from last
Filipino
season.
garbage.
I mean, on the plus side, though, you said not a lot of room. True, but tight ceiling.
Ah,
not a
great-
lot of- yeah,
great
yeah.
So they were
containment.
like
Yeah.
low rise.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you see, like I wear normal white guy briefs, not white ones, because that's just stupid. Why would you want to do that?
You're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, you are.
You're asking for questions.
Like as a more overweight person, like wearing boxer briefs, that's just like more material for me to get hot in. So regular briefs, you got the support, all of that. But I have not shit my pants since I was a child. But
Your
I
time will
imagine
come.
if I
Yeah.
do,
I got
they're going to
sick
hold
and
it pretty
did it.
well. I feel like they are.
Yeah, I'm a boxer guy. I'm afraid of
That shit's
doing
going.
that.
That's just going to be.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
fucking
That's a
shoe.
mess. That's a
You're,
mess.
you're gonna
Yeah.
lose your boxers and your jeans.
Yeah.
Like that's
I'll
what's gonna
keep my
happen.
jeans.
And your fucking shoes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to come right out the fucking bottom.
Shit.
Yeah, because like no one.
Hey, Mom,
wait,
I
wait.
shit my shoes
can
today.
shit my shoes be on the list,
Yeah.
please?
I shit my socks and shoes, Ma.
So the thing is,
You're gonna lose your shoes.
no one has ever like accidentally shit themselves and had it been like a nice, tight, didn't need to wipe kind
Right,
of thing.
yeah,
No,
like,
no, that's
no,
okay.
I
It doesn't just
I
like
pooped a
it
great
doesn't,
log
like,
and I
fucking-
caught it.
It doesn't
It's
roll out
fine.
your pant leg and hit the ground and make a noise. Like it's always liquid and terrible.
I had a
It's
kid-
your body trying to expel a pathogen.
I had a kid poop in junior high in gym in our like early run. Like we had to run around the gym and he pooped and they stopped the run. Like no, everybody's
Could you imagine
fine.
what kind of fucking sadist would be like, nope, keep going.
Keep going, keep going. Lap
it
after
up, keep
lap
it
after
up.
lap.
Yeah, I know. They made us stop. There was our
They made you stop, you wanted to keep going.
Yeah, well, no, our school district
dedicated.
had a zero bullying. Like you get expelled from school for bullying.
Jesus, Alaska's progressive.
Jesus, yeah.
Yo,
It sounds like
for a
never
red
had that
state,
shit. Wait, it's
for
only a
a
couple
red
years.
state,
Can-
it's pretty fucking progressive.
Shit, it
Can I
sounds
show
like
you-
California?
Wait, can I show you how progressive Alaska is?
Yes.
It's that level of progressive.
That's
What
our
is that?
Christmas.
You need to
card.
You need to send that to me so
What
I can
is
make
that?
an amazing Christmas card.
You.
Come on.
That's you.
I-
Which one's you?
I'm the one in the bowler cab.
in the tub.
Can I see that really quick? Give it. Ryan, give it.
Just let your
I don't want to.
imagination.
I want to look
Wait,
at this.
It gets better.
I want to make this
That's
my.
I want you to give it.
This is guy. I want this to be my like my
Airdrop
my
that.
banner
I'm doing it right
on
now.
Facebook. Who are those people?
I'm sending this to myself right now.
It's fair. That was at a.
It's one of those Western black and white
That was
photos.
in Alaska.
It was in Alaska. So Daryl and I went to visit him in Alaska, and we went to some like old timey Western town theme park thing.
That's good. You're
It's called
I'm gonna
Pioneer
email this to you
Park
right
now,
now.
but
You
it used
have
to be called Alaska.
Can I just say
Land.
Daryl doesn't look quite period as he should be?
Well, wait, is it the boa or the
However-
feather in his hair?
It's
because he's black.
Yeah, right. Totally.
it's the fact that he's not in a field hands uniform. No offense, Daryl. You seem like a
Hey,
nice
you know
guy.
what? He's working.
I'm just talking about the times.
He
It's
is
the
working.
1800s.
So we went into this place.
1800s.
He sissied that walk. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
love the
So-
future, by the way, guys.
I know, the
because
future's amazing.
within 12 seconds, it's on my phone, it's on the internet,
Yep.
it's sent to him. Now it's everywhere.
So we went into this place, and this was actually Christian's birthday. It was his day of the birthday, and we went in.
day of the birthday.
Day of the birthday.
Yeah, the day.
And-
I'm the biggest. I'm an asshole most of the day of the week, but like this is like the day of the year. I'm mean. I don't care.
Right. I don't think that has
It is-
anything to do with this story, but so
I
we
just
went into
like
this
to have
place.
a mean day.
Yeah, we went into this place, and it was this girl who probably, like, I don't know, maybe high school senior, maybe like just graduated high school.
Okay, so hang on. Let's just back it up a little bit.
Yeah,
So
I'm
so
confused and I'm
They were
hosting
up
are
this
there
shit.
visiting me.
boardwalks in Alaska? Because that's the only place I've ever seen an old timey
Sort
photo
of. It
set.
actually,
Sorta.
it was
Yeah.
on a boardwalk.
It was, but it was
Yeah.
like old frontier town,
Oh,
like
God.
theme park
Okay.
sort of thing.
yeah, it was off of the river on like higher ground, and they built a boardwalk.
Do you have to piss? Can we fucking take a break, please?
just go.
No?
Okay.
Do you guys need to pee?
No,
I kind
I'm
of gotta
good.
pee
Because you guys
but
the
have been
story's
a
fucking-
good story.
Tell the story.
We're gonna take.
hours and 15 minutes in. We're not gonna take a break now.
All right, tell the story.
So,
and
so-
then we'll just tag team the
So
bathroom.
it's a park in Fairbanks. It's now called Pioneer Park, but it was called Alaska Land, and it was
Which sounds like a
That-
movie.
That is just so fucking original.
Well, check it out. It was
I just want to be in the room where like, how about Alaska land? Fucking yeah.
I
Perfect.
never would have thought of that.
Alaska land.
Let me give some history of this park though. Okay. Shut your fucking face. So Alaska was founded after Felix Pedro found gold in Fairbanks. So he found gold in Fairbanks and a town developed around it. So Alaska land was created and it took all those historic homes and built a small park around them. It had a steam like paddle boat, like river boat that was like there. That was like original. And then it had like an air museum of like the old army, airplanes and helicopters that have been stored there. So
Wait, airplanes and what?
Helicopters. Helicopters. So it was a place of it was like a historic museum. A museum.
So just a museum.
Just a museum.
Museums are usually about history.
No. I'm.
Or was it a historic museum?
It was.
So
Well,
it was a museum in history.
it was the historic Fairbanks town, the downtown that had been moved to this one spot. It was cabins and houses of famous people,
Alaskans?
frontier Fairbanks people.
Frontiersmen from Fairbanks.
Yeah, like douchebags who stole all these miners' money, who died but had enough money for their houses. To
I
get
feel like
moved.
we're getting really
Right, yeah.
sidetracked,
So
'cause I have
we're
no
gonna-
idea
we're gonna
where
go. Okay, so
I
back to the
thought
story.
We were talking about the
Yeah,
story.
back to the story.
And then
Oh,
we
yeah,
got-
So we're there and we're walking around and it's his birthday and we walk in and there's two girls there. One that's probably
just two in the whole state of Alaska, probably.
This
right?
is
Yeah.
probably about right. So
it's
two
not
girls
a
working
big
the place, and I would say one was probably maybe like freshman in college, something like that. The other was her younger sister. They were bored out of their mind. So the three of us walk into there, and we're like, we want to take an old timey photo, and they're like, okay, well, what do you want to do? And we said, you pick. We don't care. You pick.
So they picked that.
They picked that. And
Did they kind of pick up on the vibe?
Maybe. Honestly, we were all laughing so hard. We had such a great time. They told us that we were the most fun they'd ever had at work. It was amazing. And so we came up with all these photos, which make me happy. And
Oh yeah, he just showed you one of what, like 15?
Yeah,
20?
I don't know about that many, but there's a bunch of them, and
maybe 10.
They're all just
gold.
Fantastic. They
Jesus.
make me so happy.
5, 6.
They kept trying to get me in a corset, and that's just not.
Well, we
doesn't fit
we
me.
allowed you.
Well, you know.
No, it was your birthday, so you didn't have to be in the corset like the rest of us.
I needed
but
my bitches.
This is also one of my favorites. I don't know if I showed you that one earlier. But
Yeah, that was the
similar,
one
yeah.
that was the one you led with.
Yeah,
and I think that was the best one.
This was the one that was going to be our Christmas card.
It's gonna be our pretend Christmas card, like our pretend bowling team.
Yeah. So,
Christian,
great
your
times.
slurring went to fucking 12 in the last 8 or 9 minutes.
11.
So that's
You gotta say
Christian. He
11.
goes from 0 to wasted like flip a switch.
But it's not even like me drinking fast. It's just I don't do well with conversating when I'm drinking.
So basically, he's the best
that
audio
yeah.
host
Yeah.
ever, like audio guest ever. Yeah.
I hope so.
So I can't
I'll be very
talk,
honest now.
So I just looked up the Black Nazarene, which is a
Black Jesus?
life-sized image of a dark-skinned kneeling Jesus Christ carrying the cross enshrined in the minor basilica of the Black Nazarene in the help me.
I'll be right back. Amy, do you want my mic?
No clue.
Quiapo district of the city of Manila in the Philippines.
But strangely enough, this wasn't that one. It wasn't. We weren't in Manila. We were in a
All
different
right,
area.
so I'm gonna go pee and I'm gonna walk Amy out. So producer Amy is out.
Since
So how about
Second-
this producer?
First half Sicilione.
First half. I don't know.
Cut
There's-
deep, man.
It can't be much of a second half.
No, we're not gonna go for like 2 more hours.
I mean, I'm down. I got nothing to do tomorrow. It's fine.
I have to work like an
work.
adult.
It's only work.
We don't all have the luxury of owning our own coffee shops.
Hey.
So
Are you off
Tanner made the
tomorrow?
schedule for
Kind
tomorrow, so he was planning for the bourbon
Well,
hangover.
I'm
It's
off-
true.
I'm off at like 1:30. So.
Yeah. No, I tomorrow's my office day, so
Sayonara. Thanks for the
Oh,
shit
no
story.
shit. I should have brought deposits today.
that's fine.
You guys want to talk more about like the inner workings of a coffee shop business?
Not really. No. Not at all.
That's all we talk about ever.
Oh God, I just lost all my stuff. So, the Philippines. Talk to me about the Philippines. How is it?
Amazing, actually. You know, for being a country where 3/4 of the population lives in complete
Poverty.
poverty,
Bless you.
everybody we met was just super friendly and super happy and just like great disposition.
You're goddamn right. You bring those U.S. dollars.
Well, not so much that, but just like in general, you just like meet somebody and everybody was just pretty happy. It was a really nice place, gorgeous, amazing scenery. A lot of the places we were outside of any sort of big city. So the fact that a 6'2" white person was there.
Were they taking photos of you like you were King Kong?
I definitely had a few people come up to me and say, "Can I take my photo with you?" And I was like, "Sure, whatever." And then you actually just eventually just like, don't even see the staring because everyone stares constantly, and it's not rude. It's not about that. It's just like you're somebody so different.
Yeah, they're just like, where the fuck did this guy come from?
Yeah. So it's not something to take offense to. So it never even bothered me. But what was really cute actually is the kids, like the little kids who had probably some of them never seen a white person before ever. Their reactions. I mean, it was just pure curiosity and like genuine interest, and it was just really cute. And I'll never forget. We were up in the mountains. Actually, we were on one of the islands, looking at the beaches and all this kind of stuff. And it was a tourist destination, even for people in the Philippines. It was a tourist destination, so lots of families there. And we were hiking sort of up to this scenic place, and we stopped for a moment. And this family walked past us, who were Filipino, and there was a little boy who was probably 7 or 8. I'm pretty sure I probably was the first white person he'd ever seen. And as he walked by me, he just reached out his hand and just touched mine. And it was just like this moment of, I just want to make sure he's real. Like, but it was like this adorable, cute, like just genuine.
Is he made out of pudding?
Yeah. Like he had to confirm in his mind that this was actually real. And it was so cute.
It's like he was watching Avatar.
Yeah. It was so adorable. So, amazing country. Had a great time. Saw a lot of stuff. It was really, really, really great.
Huh. Philippines. How about that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'd love to see the pictures someday.
Of the 3,000 I took, I have selected about 370 to edit, and I've actually started them.
Good for you.
So we'll eventually get through them all.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that'll take you at least 3 to 5 hours just to get through them.
Oh, I thought you were going to say years.
No. Culling is the hardest part.
No, it's true. They're whittled down.
Yeah. I want to go into like hard camera talk just to annoy Ryan.
Oh, I'm down for that.
I don't have a
Watching
bumper.
mad videos.
No.
I don't
You're
have a
supposed to do a camera talk with Adam.
stinger. Yeah, I know. It's on the. It's on the
It's on the
board.
to-do.
It's on the to-do list that'll never get done.
No,
Oh, I forgot to cross out non-listener because I did do that.
You did. What's TW?
Ooh, TW.
I don't even know what that is. What the fuck is
Yes,
that?
you do.
Do I? Oh, you know what we fucking forgot? The Hudson Valley Legends thing. We were going to play that as the intro.
Oh yeah, but I could do it as the outro.
Yeah, let's just play it. So Hudson Valley Legends, since you guys don't really listen to the show, and yeah, they're a way better podcast than we are, and you should listen.
Hudson Valley Legends is all about local Hudson Valley.
No, I thought you were gonna play like
Just
the thing that she made.
Oh,
That's what I meant.
I don't know if I. Oh, I didn't.
They're the most
Hold on.
You
actually-
fucking emailed it to me. It's done.
Wait. Here we go. Oh no, that's just the music bed. I don't have the whole thing.
The most legendary.
You fucking emailed it to. I have it on my phone. Like with the.
So play it on your phone, fuckface.
No, maybe I didn't download it.
Sorry, this is like we're like way out. Anyway, the TW thing is
We are off format now.
We're like
for the format the little format we have for the show. We are 15 minutes out from that.
Oh,
you
super.
seriously don't know what TW means?
I have to pee.
No, I forget things. As soon as you say it, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, you're gonna be very upset.
He drinks.
TW is an old thing we used to do that I've been. It's Eisen attacking Ian.
Christian. Oh, Ian. Yes, Ian.
Keep Christ out of Ian. Keep Christ out of Christian.
Wait, what happened to Ian?
Can we call that the title of the show? Keep Christ out of Christian.
I like that, but we got some good ones that we have to fucking do.
What the fuck was I saying? Oh, TW. TW is an old thing we used to do that I haven't found a new place for because well, it's not that I haven't found a new place. I just haven't done the production for it yet. It's there, and I'm going to get it. It's just not quite there yet.
And you still haven't explained anything about it.
I'm not going
Oh,
to.
okay, gotcha.
Well, I have the intro right here. It's in your email that you emailed to me.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh, wait, no, I definitely downloaded it to this computer.
can you play it?
Yeah, give me a fucking thingy.
Go ahead. Are you plugged in?
Can you give me 2 seconds?
Now, boys.
No, I'm not plugged in.
Ugh. It's a mess. This show.
No, I'm just gonna be
No, I'm with you. I'm hanging on.
It is a little ridiculous.
We're at 2:25. If people are still
Okay.
around, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but at this point, I think we're doing this for us, not for
Oh, yeah,
anybody
yeah,
else.
that's
So
fine.
it's fine. Wait, what's the longest show you guys have ever done?
This one.
No, we've done over 3 hours before.
Have we?
Absolutely. Yeah, the one with Scott, we had to kick them the fuck out
Which one was
with the
Scott?
Swedish hammer.
Oh God, that
All right,
one.
well,
was
I'm good here. So
That one was a doozy. Are you ready? You should be fine. Is your volume all the way
Although
up?
Poughkeepsie is nothing but upstate to some city dwellers, it's actually more than just trees and farmland.
Christian's missing it.
Many legends and stories are rooted in this city of 32,000
quick.
people. Some as old as the Dutch that told tales in the late 1600s, and others as new as the stretch marks on the waitresses at the Tilted Kilt. The stories vary and are whispered among many in the city.
It's a friend of the show.
Stories that
Yeah.
intrigue and fascinate any who will listen. Some think that these legends should remain
Condoms?
untouched
Nice.
and unspoken
I
of,
don't use these.
like the brutal murders of serial killer Kendall Francois,
Listen.
or the birthday special at Smiles. We've all heard of the tales, but we don't know what the truth is. But beyond the usual whispers of horror, I've recently been introduced to a new legend, one that has been building for over 2 years. Although it appears hardly anyone has ever heard of it. It's the story of a strange transmission coming from Poughkeepsie, from some strange sex dungeon of a studio. Some say it's the end of terrestrial radio,
Linda's
and it's a
house?
beacon of light in the ever-expanding community that is referred to as podcasting. Others say it's just the remnants of the 90s clinging to their youth and talking too much about their bowel movements. Neighbors claim that they
Not
hear
wrong.
post-grunge bellowing from within the walls of the strange place, whatever the fuck post-grunge is. Rumors of the wafting scent of bourbon belches and beer farts bring fear into their locals.
I left mine upstairs.
Whatever the strange occurrence is, I had to learn more about it, and I decided I would go firsthand into the cave of mystery here in Hudson Valley. Welcome to Dead Radio Podcast.
Wow.
That's a really nice
awesome.
intro.
That's
So-
fantastic.
So that's Hudson Valley Legends. I mean, we knew her from years ago and didn't even realize that they were doing this, but they have an awesome podcast just about like the crazy legend shit that goes on in the Hudson Valley.
She sounds like that serious, or serial podcast. Intro.
Haven't heard that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Serial podcast.
Little bit.
Yeah. So
the guy in Baltimore who got. Never mind. Something to look into.
Well, they did like a whole episode on Kendall Francois, the serial killer,
Which
and
I've been in that house, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. One of my
Before or after?
Don't ask.
During.
Don't tell.
So one of my friends / former employees actually lives in that house. So I've been over there multiple times for parties and stuff. So, yeah.
That's creepy.
Must have got that cheap.
It might be more expensive.
It's right next to a college, like
a college.
Yeah, no, I mean it's
over near the harbor.
I think they knew about it before they bought the house, but they were like, we don't care.
Yeah.
And they said that nothing spooky has ever happened at the house, genuinely. Except that on occasion there'll be random people outside like taking photos or sitting in their car, like whatever. But like nothing. I mean, they've been in that house for like years now, and nothing weird has ever happened.
Yeah, I can
which is a shame.
Yeah,
because
you would
assume if you buy a house like that, you kind of expect
you just
something.
want hooker.
Right,
you just want Poughkeepsie hooker ghosts fucking hanging out in your living room.
I mean, if you're gonna have a ghost, it might as well be a hooker.
Yeah,
I mean,
why not?
Really?
Someone saying,
yeah, she's just fucking smoking a Newport, making fun of you.
Yeah. Except, wait, do you have to pay a ghost hooker?
That's probably why.
I mean,
that's probably why they were like,
you can't use currency with
okay.
ghosts.
Okay,
this is barter.
Yeah, you barter.
You barter. Like, what do you barter with as a soul?
Time.
Well, time
wait.
You're in eternity.
Wait, your time is on the dresser? It just doesn't have a good ring to it. I don't understand.
This is devolving.
What if you? Yeah.
Anyway, listen to Hudson Valley Legends podcast because they have a great episode about Pine Bush aliens.
Ooh,
that's really good.
Have you seen
It's one of
that
my
new
favorites.
show? It's like First Contact. They say they're filming in Beacon, but they're actually not even in New York. Oh, I'll find out what it is real fast.
Not to change the subject, but just if anybody's still listening and wasn't watching the Super Bowl,
Nope.
Apparently the Patriots just won.
Ah, boo!
So,
They came back.
Honestly,
apparently,
this is the first I'm hearing
Yeah,
that the Patriots are playing. Who was the other team?
yeah,
Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons. Yeah, 34-28 in overtime.
Oh, that in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
Solid
know what?
By the
fucking
way,
game.
that is the
Solid.
butchest thing I've said in like a week and a half. So you're welcome.
In overtime.
Can you let me say things like that next time?
I mean, I would if you'd step up to
Can
the
you
plate.
please let me say stuff, please? I just
Why do you
need-
always have to be the man in the relationship?
Can you please stop being so masculine, sir?
No.
Oh my god! Like earlier, we were sitting on the couch. We were watching Scrubs, like the first season of Scrubs.
Whoa.
And I put my hand on Amy's leg and I used my boyfriend voice and I said, "I'm really happy you don't like football." I was so happy.
Are you sure that's not the girlfriend voice?
I really love that you like
Because
jobs.
I did not know that today was Super Bowl Sunday until someone commented on a post that you guys were coming on the show today.
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea.
Wait.
It wasn't even on my radar at all.
Which post was that? The first, the second, or the third revamp of that post?
Which
that we were
post?
coming on the show.
Oh God. It was the third, which is the actual date.
Okay, good.
What
Yeah.
happened? Huh?
You remember how I posted that it was a Tuesday, and then I got the wrong date, even though they couldn't come on the actual right date. And then I changed it to the right date, and then Tanner had to cancel that date, which is, 3 days from now? 2 days from now?
Yeah.
Not today.
Because I have a concert.
Yeah, play
We're
the
going to a
outro.
concert
Let's
that night.
go.
Yeah.
So, that was it. All right.
No, yeah.
I think we hit the apex
Okay.
of the
Yeah.
show.
All
This
right.
is the outro music that you're listening
We
to.
need to do some stuff now that we've had a meeting and agreed on it. We got to plug Dark Side Records podcast.
Oh,
Yes, we
Dark
do.
Side Records podcast.
Dork
That's
Side
great.
podcast.
The Dork Side at Dark
Absolutely. Dork Side at Dark Side podcast.
I like it.
We have some things forthcoming.
Big things.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Big
I mean,
girthy
no one's
things,
listening,
or
but
just big?
they're super dorky and they're fucking awesome.
We need a symbol.
And also,
is
I
what I'm
forgot,
saying.
Tanner, would you like to support a
Oh, there it
podcast
comes.
alliance, if you will, at some point?
Only if I could have a sit-down meeting with the Chancellor. and then we could maybe discuss terms.
Someone's got the inside track. God damn it.
You don't have to raise your hand. You have a microphone.
I know. I didn't want to. Well, you were on the outro. I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to be rude. It's not my show. That TV show I was talking about is called People of Earth. And it's supposed to be,
yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, it's
supposed to be
very
filmed
funny.
in Beacon, but it's filmed in Canada.
Sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches. But it's a very funny show and worth checking out.
I just noticed that out of the pile of stuff, the Dead Radio Podcast stickers, the condoms, and the Easy Anal lubricant, Tanner selected salt.
It's only because I want to pick it up and throw it down.
He wants to be, he wants to get
That's
salty.
all I want to do.
Salty outro.
What are you taking with you? You're taking Easy Anal and a condom?
Easy Anal and a condom.
All right.
Because Tanner's driving, and I'm going to sneak attack his butthole.
Oh, well.
I don't even need the Easy Anal, so...
I don't mean
It's
to
easy
burst your
enough.
bubble, but I think you've lost your element of a surprise now.
Well, I have consent now.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Wait, no.
So to sum all this up, our first sponsor for the Hudson Valley Podcast Alliance will be the Crafted Kup.
Woof woof.
Yes, and he's
at
good
several
for
several $1,000s a
yeah,
year.
several $1,000s a year.
Oh, only a year? A month? Oh, a year. Okay, fine.
Yeah, several thousand.
This next
which
studio
I
will
consider
be
several like up to $9,000 a year.
up to 9.
Yeah,
Just
I mean
personally.
that's fine.
Oh,
So-
cash.
I mean, like tween thousand.
So
Yeah.
Like
so with
cash,
that
they
you
don't
will
have
get
to
you will get
talk to the
seriously
IRS.
dozens of listeners will hear your advertisements
Excellent.
on our 2
They can
to
guarantee
6 shows.
1 person a year
Yeah.
in your growth.
I would also like to plug. This is not sponsored. Conscious Nick's podcast.
Yes.
On
No, Nick.
SoundCloud. It is not good.
Oh.
But
Nick, we love you.
He and I
we
have
we
talked
love you,
about.
Nick.
He and I have talked about
I don't
this,
know you,
and
Nick,
I have
but I
told.
feel
No,
like I'm
hang on.
Should
he and
I love Nick?
He and I have talked about this, and I told him what he needs to do to improve, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, seriously."
So it's bad, but
So
we should
no,
still
no,
check
it's
it out.
it's good. He's young and high, so he needs to focus.
So it could be good, but
That's-
it's just like
he's a very interesting
he's at that
person.
level
but,
before it's
but
good.
it's kind of like if we started the podcast now.
Oh, like on the outro.
Yeah, so if we didn't do any of the things that we did before, but started the show right now,
So he'd be
imagine
great,
how it would go.
He'd be a great 30-second spot. He's a great commercial.
No.
No,
What I'm
that's
saying
too
is
much.
if we started the show as fucked up as we are right
Yeah,
now,
like
a
we
lot
should-
of it would be like, man, Trump, man, God damn it,
All
weed
right.
should be legal, and now other things.
So he would be starting
So
his show
everyone
at this level.
definitely check out his show. It's good. He has good content. They just need to focus.
He's a great
Yeah.
guy. He really is really nice guy.
Brooke,
So-
who I thought was sleeping, is lurking in the background
with a glass of wine.
with a
glass of wine,
yeah.
nonetheless. Yeah, it was a totally creeper move, but
I'm
I liked
excited to see. Hey, Brooke, can you come in here for a second? I just want a reaction to the amount of whiskey that
Oh,
we
wait.
have consumed.
I'll do the cap before I.
No.
I
Jesus.
can't even.
it.
I
Yeah,
can't
no,
even turn it.
maybe that's okay.
These were full when they got here, and they were gifts. See, a gift. So 50% of these were gifts.
Wait,
because the other
okay.
50%
Okay.
was consumed. It's like getting a 6-pack and 3 of the beers being empty. when they
It's
got
the
them.
Dos Equis 5-pack.
Do we see what the favorite was?
The
it's
favorite
a
was
close though. I
77
mean,
whiskey.
I don't know. It's a close.
yeah, it's different
It's a real close.
I
Okay,
see you're
so to-
eyeballing.
I was going
Okay,
for
so
77
I got it.
for my
Gotta just maybe to end the show, maybe not. But Amy goes, time to watch Scrubs, cuddle with myself, and fall asleep. Oxford, comma.
Oh, I like it. I like it
Yeah.
already.
She is a keeper.
So I just feel like I need to mention the fact that there's an adult DVD. Still
Which
in the
also
wrapper.
you can take that home.
I might.
We didn't really address what's going on here.
We
So
didn't.
you can our guests can take home things
One.
from this pile.
I want this.
You want some chalk?
Yes. No. So my favorite part
you're
of
not
this.
allowed to take chalk.
Damn it! Why do we even come here? So my favorite part about this is not that there are boobs on it, obviously, and not that there's an adult DVD in the mix. It's the fact that the package actually says, "Here's your adult DVD." Like it
was a gift.
It was meant to be.
It was a
You don't even have to wrap it.
complimentary gift given to me by Adam and Eve for buying the clone of Willie that I failed to create.
Nice.
And again,
you don't even have to
I
wrap
didn't
it.
fail to create mine. Mine looks fucking great.
So you say.
I need
To me. But it's weird.
I need
that we didn't get into
romance
this, though.
to stay hard.
The weird thing about it is you can look at it from all angles and you just know it's yours.
Sure,
Well,
sure.
by
Like you've
default.
never
Well-
seen
well-
your own penis from that
No,
angle, but you
no,
just
but
know.
but it's like your fingerprint.
And it's like
you
yeah.
you know it's
It's
you.
a good dick angle though, because sometimes you're like, oh, ooh, I wish no one will ever see that. But like at other times you're like, hell yeah, woo, dude, homie's looking good right
yeah, but
now.
I've looked at this thing like coming straight on from underneath.
Sure,
Like,
sure.
Wait,
Oh
like,
yeah,
like one
You've
eye, like shooting a gun.
investigated it.
Like, look at, like you can tell it's yours. It's creepy.
Sure.
Like you just know.
Even though you're at a completely different
Yeah,
angle than what
and
you're
that
used
was
to.
the unnerving part about it was like I know that this is my penis. Like I
But
completely know. From
But here's
every
the deal:
angle.
like even though it's normally attached to you,
Normally.
Normally.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like maybe
There's those
Yeah.
those few,
Yeah,
spastic fucking occasions
we all have
where,
those moments.
You know, it's just got to take a walk.
We're gonna call that an out-of-cock experience.
And we have a title.
we still got to go through the titles.
So, but honestly, like you're looking at the clone of whatever in your hand, like you've seen every angle. You really have, because like you say you've never looked at it straight down the barrel, like lay it against your stomach, like you've seen it, from every angle.
Yeah,
Yes.
but not from like okay, so like it's like this, but then you could go like this. Like you can't do that in real life.
Yeah, you can't turn it
Wait, you can't?
180 degrees. And
Wait.
You can fucking spin it around.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
He's just talking about like you're used to looking at it from here.
Yeah, so it's
But
you're
right,
looking
right.
at
it
the top
from-
of it / pointed straight at you.
From here
An
is
idea.
different.
Well, yeah,
that's true.
You can look. Huh?
It's opposite. It's opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, intervene.
We cannot see ours at all.
Oh yeah, you,
No,
need
you got to
like-
use a
That's
fucking
true.
mirror.
Yeah, you need like
that's true.
Mission Impossible style angled mirrors to see the.
I'd have to do some serious yoga in order to, actually see it.
And I'd like to watch that yoga.
You'd like to watch your wife point her vagina at her face.
Yes.
Wow.
Why not?
All right. I'm calling it. What the fuck are we doing here?
Run down
Titles.
the titles.
Okay,
Titles.
so
No,
we're
no,
going,
no. You gotta-
we got to start where
All right,
we got to start at
start
the
where
beginning.
we began. Yeah, began.
Okay, so I have 7-Eleven sour beer.
That's Brooklyn's sour.
So at a NASCAR game,
Not bad.
Good at the time.
I learned a lot when my brother went to food school. How to spell Brooklyn in Dutch.
Okay.
Simultaneous release. And then a shit soliloquy. Shit my shoes. And an out-of-cock experience. So for me, it's I learned a lot when my brother went to food school, and an out-of-cock experience. But
Guests?
I gotta say that I think if you just went food school, I think this one's the strongest if you abbreviate it. But an out-of-cock experience, that'll get clicks.
I'm a little biased because I said it, but
That's okay.
The out-of-cock experience, I think actually I'm going to vote for that one. For what it's worth, we get like a half vote each, right? And you guys get a
You
full
don't
vote.
really get any votes.
Ian? That's
he's
fair.
the one who's gonna fucking post it. He
That's
can do
true.
whatever he
Okay.
wants.
Ian says.
And keep the Christ out of Christian.
Yes.
Yes.
It's an inside joke. I'm sorry.
No, I
Yeah,
asked.
that's
no,
not
I
gonna be
asked.
the title,
I asked
but-
when people say, "Oh, my name's Chris."
Just like his penis is inside, and it's a joke.
Oh,
We call that turtling. It's fine.
Ooh. No, well, when I meet people who are like, "Oh, I'm Chris," I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm Chris too. Are you Topher or are you Ian?"
Ah, all right.
And they're like, "Oh, I'm
I'm
a
just gonna
topher.
call you
Oh,
Ian.
you suck."
What's your vote for there?
So
Christ.
My vote is for a shit soliloquy.
Oh.
It just made me laugh.
It's good.
Just throwing that wrench
we
in the
spent a
gear.
lot of time on that.
I
though.
know.
Like we know what. Like I did not know how to spell that.
And I like my own jokes, so I learned a lot when my brother went to food school.
I learned a lot when my brother went to food school is the best one, in my opinion, but it's long.
How about this?
And I love the long ones because I love
I will
fucking hazing
accept
the
an
audience.
edit.
Nice. I love hazing our listeners, which there's like 4 of them, but it doesn't work on like posting it to social media.
No, it
So-
also
Now, all right,
sounds
all right.
like an emo band song title.
Can I say?
Yeah, right. One, you're like, "Oh, I know this one," but I just I don't
okay.
know all of it.
So I'm gonna go with an Out-of-Cock experience.
Out-of-Cock
I'm
experience.
changing my vote, but I'm
Boo.
hoping that I can do a Tim lapse of I learned a lot when my brother went to food school.
All right, here's
sure. We can even abbreviate.
final decision here.
Yeah, 'cause
Hashtag
Chancellor.
Hashtag food school.
Chancellor.
Hashtag food school. That will be
Title Out-of-Cock experience.
Boom.
Damn.
Yeah.
On
All right.
Out-of-Cock experience. Hashtag
All right.
food
I
school.
will circle it.
And that's how you executive produce.
Boom.
And I will just
Rest in peace.
cross this
Marky
out.
Rest in
Mark.
peace,
I will
Steve
put a
C.
Mark
hashtag here.
Wahlberg has got that shit down.
You got the hashtag?
Hashtag food
Hashtag.
school.
Yeah,
I'm not
hashtag
going to
food
see
school.
that. Please circle that.
Food school.
Circle food school and circle the top one.
already circled the
Out-of-Cock
top one.
experience.
Good job,
Tanner.
everyone.
Ian.
Plugs.
Ian.
It was
Plugs.
Wonderful.
wonderful to
Plugs.
be here.
Do you have plugs?
I'm at a
Butt
4
plugs or-
right now,
Yeah,
and
butt plugs. Do you have
Butt
a butt
plugs.
plug for the show?
I do. I brought it with me. Guess where it is?
Is it? Is
no,
it
I work at cafeteria.
We're not
Come
doing that.
in and have the same coffee that you get at Crafted Kup. That is fucking awesome and delicious.
Right.
So
If
I will
I
do the-
make it.
So
If
I, will
I
do
make
the same
it.
plug. If you make it.
If you
Well,
make
he
it.
was saying right, so I just had to say it right.
We're going to just do...
Okay. So everyone come to Crafted Kup and Cafeteria.
Crafted Kup's the dope shit.
We can finally say we're serving beer.
We are.
OG.
We are.
Which
Beer on
we have
on tap.
given you a lot of
Nice.
shit about on this show.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
So
like,
I said-
a lot of that
yeah,
came from Bree,
so-
I'm sure.
And me.
Yeah,
me.
fair.
Yeah. So we are serving beer, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
We'll have open mic sometime in the next several months.
No, next several weeks actually. That's the plan.
Really?
Yeah, I want to get
Really?
that shit done.
I will
'cause,
believe it when I see it.
I have other plans in the works, so I need to
Do
get
ya?
my ducks in a row.
I believe you have other plans.
We got 3
but
minutes.
I will not believe you that open mic is going to start.
It is. It's gonna start.
We got
swear to God.
3 minutes left on a 17-minute outro, so let's...
All right.
So open mic at Crafted Kup in the next several months or weeks or
Weeks,
days. Who
weeks,
knows?
weeks.
I have open
you
mic tomorrow at 6:30 at New Paltz.
Tomorrow.
It starts at 7. If you're there at 6:15, you might get your name on the list.
He's
it's
got the
competitive.
gay voice!
It's
Wait.
competitive and it's beautiful. Oh
from-
my God, everybody loves
From
each
your
other.
from where you're sitting, you can turn his mic off, right?
I can.
Okay, good. So
Yeah, it's off. All right, so we're done now. We can keep drinking, just not here because he's got to work tomorrow or some shit.
all right, no excuse.
All right. Well, thank
Still
you,
off?
guys.
Yep.
This
No,
has been...
it's been great to be here.
It's been something.
educational.
yeah, we
Say
learned a
what?
lot. The more you know.
Can I say thank you?
Well, we
it's
know a
on.
lot
You can.
more about
Thank you.
penises,
It was good.
a lot more about preferences,
Preferences is...
and a lot more about social norms
And whiskey.
and whiskey.
We learned
yeah.
a lot about whiskey.
We learned
Yeah.
a great deal about great whiskey.
Yeah.
There's a mic still off.
Yeah, you could just ignore
No, it's
me.
on.
Yeah, it's just you learned a great
I'm
deal
what you would
about
call a
great
cliche machine. I can just throw them out. It's off.
Right.
Blah.
Guys,
No, it's
thank
off.
you.
Hey,
Thank you for being here.
It was great. I'm glad you came.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I know at least one person who's angry about the fact that you
hit the
you're
bell.
here
Hit
and
the
they're
bell.
It was a spider was in the way.
God, it's all over the camera.
Wait, it's okay. It's waterproof.
It's weatherproof.
It's weatherproof
fine.
and beer-proof. It's fine.
Yeah, this is why we spend money on good fucking gear.
Yeah, next time, camera talk.
Yeah. I didn't even know there was a beer there. Give me a paper
I'm
towel.
sorry.
Hey.
I thought I left them out.
I don't, like, it's not going to get in there. I don't want it to smell like beer. This is, like, professional equipment.
Thank you for reading my mind.
Hold this, please.
All right,
Right.
so Adam's camera is no longer working, so we're
No,
going to
it's
have to use
completely
the
fine,
money
but
that we have
fine.
for something else.
It's weather sealed.
CraftedKup.com.
This is actually submersible.
Right? CraftedKup.com?
Yeah. CraftedKup.com or thecraftedkup.com if you're feeling wily.
Stop in and get a macchiato.
Not,
Only served with a lisp.
No, it's only served the classic, traditional way.
So we serve a traditional macchiato,
Yeah.
which is just a double shot of espresso with a dollop of foam on top.
Oh, yeah.
What you're thinking of is a Starbucks macchiato, which is actually a.
That was the end of the
Caramel
17-minute
latte.
outro.
National
So-
Civil Defense
A
Headquarters
So-
douchebag
and
let me
latte.
finish!
We just went back around to the intro.
have been returning
So we
to
start
life.
again?
Yeah.
Welcome to Dead
So we got 3 hours now.
We're not doing
We are at
So
2:49.
With the dead man.
what you're
me
thinking
Radio
of
Unit
is a
91.
Starbucks macchiato, which is actually just an upside-down vanilla latte with entirely too much caramel dumped on top of it.
So my only problem with your delivery, it was not even remotely pretentious enough. You need to work on that.
I just gotta fucking dial it up. I just
Yeah,
gotta be as
yeah.
much of a dick as fucking possible.
make it happen.
I don't think. I
You need
think
to Hadley it up.
Hadley. I've never worked with Hadley, but I know Hadley. I feel
Lamar,
like
is the last name Lamar?
Hadley Lamont. What
No.
the fuck are you talking about?
No.
Hadley.
This show is
Hadley.
over. Fucking end this.
Not
Yeah.
Headley.
Someone
No,
pull the
not
plug.
Hadley. It's
Headley Lamar.
Hadley.
No, Hadley. It's another
Hadley.
person with a weird name.
Oh, see, I know this guy named Headley Lamar. He was a.
You know a person
This
named
is
Headley?
she
Yeah.
who
Headley.
I
Headley
really
Lamar.
hope doesn't listen to this because
No, no one listens.
I
to
No,
this.
don't-
We have 17
I just-
listeners.
That's fine.
After
Someone
this
pull the
show, I
plug.
think we'd probably have less.
Or more.
It's possible.
I mean,
Who knows? I mean, if you
she
if
got
you
me
promote a
laid,
little bit,
so
we'll
like
see.
I'm alright with it, but like it was not.
The fuck are you?
are you
talking
saying
about?
my advertising dollars aren't only going to reach
No, I'm
15
saying
people?
no. That's just this show. It's an alliance. There's
Alliance.
several shows.
Right. Fair.
Several shows with
I mean,
17
don't get me wrong, I'm still
of
going
the
to pay.
same
It's
people.
fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So what did we say? $2,500
17 of the same people are gonna pay
Stop.
to listen
Stop it
to.
with the goddamn sound effects. He's trying to build a bit, and it doesn't make any sense because all our guests don't listen to the show.
It makes perfect sense right now.
Fucking shut this shit down. I'm done.
We're done.
I'm
Good
fucking
night.
done.